Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 2 after the scheduled rain date yesterday. Of course, they do it every year, not last year, but when we're at home, you got to plan for the rain out. That's why you get the day off after opening day. But here we are, game 2. It is Saturday, March 29, 2025. And yo, I got the AC pumping, chat. It is like we're being thrusted right into the life of baseball, and it's fucking awesome. Woke up yesterday, obviously a little disappointed, like knowing the Yankees aren't going to be playing on Friday, but was kind of just kicking back, watching the Mets. I know Soto went deep. Everybody's fucking trolling me on Twitter. You know, fair game. We'll talk about that later. But just kind of watched some casual baseball yesterday, and now we wake up, do our thing, and here we are. First pitch for game 2 in about a half hour. Not about, exactly a half hour. But, yo, hope everybody is doing well. Sorry for the delay, chat. I kind of had to rush home from what I was doing earlier. But we're here now, and, yo, we are kind of going full throttle with the pregame. We got a bunch to go over, obviously, the lineup, which we can just, you know what, no, there's a lot to talk about the lineup. I don't want to get into that just yet, but we will in a moment. First things first, chat, if you could drop a like on the stream, that does help out a great deal. Subscribe if you are new. We, of course, are doing these every single game for the most part this year. We'll probably, total around 130 regular season games streamed. But yeah, let's hear from Judge, because I want to discuss this, chat. For those who follow me on Twitter, you know this was kind of fucking getting me going, getting me hyped. But let's hear from Judge after game 1, what he had to say, and particularly, what he was wearing pre and post game.
All around from the very beginning, Carlos going out there and giving us a shutdown first inning. Wellesley coming up, giving us an early lead. The place was rocking. Some great defensive plays. They're a quick team, so it's kind of tough to turn 2. But Jazz made some great plays at second base. No, it was a great win, and all of a sudden you go to the 9th inning. You got a guy that just got traded from a team and goes out there, and the toughest 3 outs in the game are the last 3, and to do it against your former team, a team that knows you, that was impressive. So I know he probably wasn't happy with some of the walks or what happened, but at the end of the day, he got to save, he got to win, and time to get ready for Saturday.
I mean, listen, Chad, say what you fucking will. Like, maybe I'm overreacting or something, but to me, and I talked with Trevor Plouffe about this. He put out a tweet yesterday for those that may have seen it. But we were discussing, quickly after I put out my tweets, about I'm reading into Judge wearing a suit, chat. And this could all go away if he's, in a sleeveless shirt post-game after today's game. But to me, there was something different about Judge yesterday. And there's a couple, things we can go into here about why that may be. The facial hair policy, he was not for having it removed. And he even said afterwards, if the facial hair policy is something that prevents you from being a Yankee, then we don't want you here anyways. Kind of a strong statement, especially knowing Devin Williams, who, shout out to him, he did get the save, of course, on Monday, or opening day. It wasn't pretty, but we'll discuss him in a moment. Judge wasn't for the rule being changed. He did not have a fucking speck of facial hair in that interview yesterday. And we're not going to spend too much time on this, but just follow me here. The suit pre and post game, to me, screams he's going full Yankee. And when it goes to, or when you look at the demeanor of that interview yesterday, there's, always usually one issue I have with Judge and the way he handles the media. Smiles too much. And it's a natural, nervous trait that he's probably been doing since he was a young kid. I understand it. The Yankees won opening day, and he did not crack a smile, it seemed like, in that interview. I mean, obviously he did, but there was just something about his demeanor that seemed different. And one more thing on that, think about it. We might be experiencing a new style of Judge as captain, because the longest tenured player on this roster, position player-wise, is Oswaldo Cabrera. I mean, this is a totally new team. So while it, of course, was always Judge's team, whether officially as of 23 with the captaincy or even before that, it's been Judge's team. But now more than ever, man, I mean, these are all fresh faces that are experiencing Judge as a leader for the first time. So with that in mind, maybe he's doing something a little bit different this year. This is obviously very minute stuff, and we're going to get into, right now we'll get into the actual, pregame. But that was just a little something I noticed that had me fucking getting pretty hyped, chat. The suit pre and post game. Again, maybe he's not wearing it today, but if he is, do Judge's Yankees wear suits, chat? Because if they do, I'm going to Men's Warehouse tonight and get myself sized up for the exact thing that he was wearing after Saturday. But let's or Thursday, excuse me. I'm getting my days all mixed up, Chad. Holy crap! But yo, let's get into our actual pregame here, and starting off with the lineup. Now, you'll see right here, very different than what we saw on Thursday, and it's quite clear that the Yankees are going to go with, at least early on, a pretty straight platoon against left-handed pitchers, and that's what we're facing today. Old friend Nestor Cortez, more on him in a moment, but 1 through 9 has basically been entirely switched. We have Paul Goldschmidt leading off, which we heard about towards the tail end of spring training that might be a possibility against lefties, and here we are seeing it the first time, Game 2 of the season. Listen, I don't love the 1 through 9 here, and nothing to do with Goldschmidt, more so just, Pablo Reyes batting 7th and Volpe batting 5th. It's just, our lineup should have, or our roster should have better players on it to where you don't have to bat Volpe 5th just because of lefties pitching. So I don't love the principle of why we have to do this, but in terms of Aaron Boone going this route, fine. Game 2 of the season, of course, lefties last year, Yankees struggled big time, or at least lefty starters in particular, they struggled massively. So game 2, why not? Don't want to say switch it up because this is first time they're doing it. But we'll see. And Goldschmidt last year raked against lefties, 839 OPS, even in a year where overall he obviously wasn't that great with the Cardinals. And then Wells goes down to 6. He was an OPS sub 550 against left-handers last year. So the logic behind the 1 through 9 does make sense. It's just interesting because it's quite clear the Yankees are going with, again, very early on, we'll see what happens, but a strict platoon against left-handed starters. Otherwise, you have no Ben Rice, who, he's better against righties. They give him the day off against the lefty. For now, we'll see if he pinch hits later on. But that means Jason Dominguez will be DHing, and that has Bellinger in left, Trent Grisham getting the start in center. He'll bat 9th. And, real quick on Grisham, we're going to see him play a little bit this year. Obviously, the fact that he's playing Game 2 is a pretty easy indication of that. But there's a lane for him to get way more time this year, especially with Stanton out. We'll see a lot of Judge DH days, I'm sure, going forward. And now it's quite clear that Dominguez is going to be seeing a fair amount of time there as well. Grisham kind of raked in spring. Not so much overall stats, but he was hitting for power. And we discussed it a lot last year, chat, when whenever Grisham would play, well, didn't always look pretty, particularly early on. But when he hits the ball, man, he fucking hits the ball. So I'm kind of excited to see what Grisham's got today and this year while he gets a decent amount of playing time. Pablo Reyes, to be honest, don't know all that much about him. Obviously, made the roster. He's above Peraza on the depth chart. Both those two are on the roster, but Reyes gets a start at third base today. That was going to be kind of the avenue for Peraza's, I don't know, what would have been maybe saving grace to make his Yankee tenure last a little bit longer. Again, he's on the roster right now. Good chance you might get the Estevan Florial treatment from a couple years ago, where you begin the year on the roster and then a couple days later you're DFA'd or traded. The fact that Pablo Reyes is starting at third today, when is Peraza really ever going to get in? Knowing that, but we'll see what his deal is. Obviously, play with Boston, had a good year a couple years ago with a 750 OPS, good relatively speaking, but he was solid. We'll see the deals again. Don't know too much all about him. But yeah, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, Reyes, Dominguez, Grisham. The entire 1 through 9, you can point out something notable. Judge goes back down to 3 with Goldie leading off, so you have Bellinger splitting up those two. He'll be playing left today, and then Jazz batting cleanup. Which something I want to say on Jazz really quick. Offensively he was whatever on opening day. Did have a walk, but the defense at second base and really overall the defense that the Yankees showed on Thursday. No errors, but particularly the infield looked sharp and efficient and just looked like an infield. And Jazz, I keep saying in particular, I think, but at second base, Jazz looked, you could tell that's his natural position. He looked smooth over there, man. So very, very excited about that. And Judge mentioned it in that opening soundbite that we played. But yeah, here's your 1 through 9 for today. First pitch in about 20 minutes. And let's get into the starting pitching matchup. And, of course, for the Yankees, it'll be Max Fried making his debut. Now, spring training, we saw a glimpse, and he looked good. Big expectations. By default, with the $218 million contract that he signed, but now with Garrett Cole out for the year with Tommy John surgery, even more responsibility on his plate, assuming the role of the Yankees ace. And there's no reason not to feel great about that. He's had the best ERA in baseball since the 2020 season. His, you look at the career numbers and the ground ball rate, and this is where you can talk about the contract long term. Why this 8-year deal, don't be too worried about Max Fried all of a sudden turn into a meatball 4 years from now. it's not like he's a guy that's pumping 98, 99, electric stuff, and then it's going to fall off, and he's a different guy down the line. He's a ground ball pitcher. Don't want to say pitch to contact, but he does, lean more towards that side of things than a strikeout guy. But ground ball rate is incredible. His fastball is right around like 94, 95. So when you think about long term, how the contract could age, Max Fried, who he is right now, should remain a pretty similar pitcher for years to come because he's not going to have to worry too much about a massive decline in velocity because he already doesn't throw that hard, and he's already really good at getting soft contact. He's great at spinning the ball. So career numbers, fantastic. Contract, huge. Expectations, huge as well. But yeah, Fried, first start of his Yankee career today, 105, and he's coming off a pretty solid and very impressive act to follow in Carlos Rodon. I want to shout him out real quick, chat, because, dude, he was money, man. 5 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. Just that solo shot from, who hit it? Was it Contreras? I don't know. Just the 1 run, though, 7 strikeouts. Rodon was awesome. Obviously wearing the beard, which he looked good. In that, I feel weird about the beard roll, man, to be honest. Again, just going back to what I said before about with Judge and how he wasn't for it. But that's obviously me just, kind of being a homer. If you win, that's all that matters, and they did win on Thursday. Shout out Rodon. But, yeah, Fried, first start of his Yankee career, and going on a bump for the Brewers is old friend chat, Nestor Cortes. Now, obviously, for those that have been out of the loop, Nestor was traded to Milwaukee back in December for Devin Williams, our new closer, and he's going to be a Brewer for the next year, and he's pitching today. Again, lefty starters, big-time issue for this lineup last year. We'll see how they fare today, but I just want to say real quick, shout out Nestor. Good-ass Yankee, always loved being here, clearly wearing the pinstripes. He would often talk about how much he loved this organization. You guys know that means a lot to me, now more these days than ever, with the departure of fucking dickhead Soto. But don't got to talk about him right now. Shout out Nestor Cortes, was a good-ass Yankee, and we'll see how they do against him today. And here's a picture of him and Boone. Clearly a very well-liked dude in the Yankee clubhouse still. There was a lot of interaction on Thursday with them seeing each other for the first time since the trade, whether it's him and Boone, him with the other teammates. Shout out Nestor. I want to get that out now. And then, obviously game time, things change. But Fried versus Cortes, battle of two lefties. As for the Brewers lineup, same deal as Thursday, 1 through 9, exact same. Not much for me to discuss on that, at least anything of any substance. But yeah, let's hear again from Judge, and I want to talk about what he discusses here, and that's Anthony Volpe.
His timing. I think that's been the biggest thing I've noticed from his time in 23 getting called up. I think he just has better timing. He looks comfortable in the box. He's aggressive, he's attacking, and I feel like when you're aggressive in the box, that's when you really start to, take those tough pitches. He had some great at-bats, laying off some tough pitches, and I think it starts with just having that mindset of going up there, being confident, and taking your swing.
Opening day home run, and that's pretty cool, too, the fact that both Volpe and Wells went deep together, but Joe Buck said it, and he wasn't wrong. He was a pop fly. Obviously, we don't give a shit about that as the ballpark we're playing in, but we discussed this in the playoff watch parties last year. We discussed it a little bit in the offseason. I just want to remind everybody that, the success we saw Volpe have in the playoffs, and I should have the stats up there, yeah. There was a swing change that correlates that. So it wasn't just out of nowhere. There's reason to be hopeful that the step he took last year in the playoffs is legit, and that's because before LDS Game 1, I don't know exactly what it is, and having me be the one to explain it probably wouldn't do it any justice anyways, but bottom line is he did make a swing change before the LDS against the Royals last year, and when he did, it was in batting practice. The Yankees were like, yes, that's what we wanted, that's what we've been wanting you to do that. Again, I can't really get into the specifics, I'm not a hitting coach, I don't want to pretend to be, but you saw the good postseason, and now opening day, that was really just a pop-up, who cares, but Year 3 for Anthony Volpe, off to a really, really nice start with that home run. We'll see what the power is, over the course of the full season. 23, he, had 21 home runs. Last year it went down to 12. We don't know who Volpe is as a big league hitter. The defense we know is, surefire, very, very good. And he also looked fantastic at shortstop on Thursday. It remains to be seen what he's going to be offensively. And that was always what we kind of knew, not knew, but the profile on him as a prospect coming in is that he's going to hit. The defense was more of the thing to worry about. Narrative has totally flipped. He has not been really anywhere near sufficient offensively, at least on a consistent basis. off to a good start Thursday and opening day, and coming off the playoffs last year. Exciting stuff, Chad. I know it's just one game, and again, it really, you think about like the way he hit the ball, and it was the wind that carried it out, whatever. Like, not going to read too much into one game. But that's fucking awesome. Volpe going deep. Probably like the number 1 or number 2 highlight of opening day for me. Obviously, Wells, leadoff shot. He, again, goes down to 6 against the lefty today. Interesting to see how he does, because he's lefty, so you definitely had an issue with last year. But, yeah, man, really all good things on opening day. I'm trying to think of the negatives. I guess you could go with Devin Williams, but, I mean, man, he gave up the 1 run. It was a little bit wild, but think about it. I mean, he still got the save. The stuff looked good. I am curious about his other pitches because I'm not all that familiar with him, like, as a pitcher. I didn't watch much of Devin Williams. I know about the changeup, obviously. You know, he's got the fastball, and that's a nice one right there. Has a slider, too, that apparently, isn't all that great. I'm just thinking, going off of, like, Tommy Kahnle hindsight, where, teams can sit on a pitcher who throws basically only changeups. With that said, though, the Brewers are, a team capable of doing that more than anybody because they know who he is. He's been a Brewer his entire career. So with that in mind, and the fact that he still got the save, only gave up the 1 run, 2 strikeouts, and the stuff did look good. Not that anybody is worried about him, but for what was probably like the quote-unquote worst part of opening day, I mean, if that's the worst part, like we're doing pretty okay. 1 game, but that was a solid introduction to the 2025 season. 14 minutes, chat. 14 minutes till we get to see Max Fried make his Yankee debut. I'm going to pull you guys up in just a moment. Let me see if there's anything else I'd like to discuss. Don't want to make any I want to see this guy get hot. It's game 2. We're chilling. Just let's, and I'm saying this to myself. Like, Jason was 0 for 4 on Thursday, or 0 for 3, whatever it was. I don't have it up there. Jazz went 0 for. Would like to see them, get some knocks today, do something today. But if they don't, it's early. It is early. But, let me pull up the chat and see how we are doing, yo. Let's see how we're doing. Lineup is going to stay up. First pitch in about 14 minutes. I probably am going to have a few drinks today, chat. Just a few. It is already Saturday afternoon, and I'm, I fucking hate hearing my voice back on the camera. There we go. What up, Black Betty? How we doing, yo? We got Tom in the chat, Jack, Goalie, Joseph, Chris R, Eli, Fritz, Ralph Unreal, William, The Fridge, Nelson. What up, Nell? Jack asked if I'm nervous about Devin Williams. Yeah, we kind of just addressed that. But, no, it's just 1 game. And, again, he still got the save. And think about it. I mean, if there's one team that knows his arsenal the best, it's going to be the Brewers. And he still got out of it and struck out 2 batters. So, all good there. What's going on, yo? You guys hype me up, man. You guys hype me up. We got 260 people in the chat for this pregame. That is freaking awesome. Fridge goes, keyword, a few drinks. Yeah, man, we'll see. I mean, honestly, that probably will be the deal because I got a whole day left, but just a few. Fritz says, Dan, did you see the Glaber homer last night against the Dodgers? I saw that he got hurt rounding the bases. So, yeah, no, I did. And it was like it was a liner down the left field line. He, I guess, pulled a hammy or something. I'm not sure if he's all right, but... I hope he is, I guess. Phone's buzzing, 1 sec. Oh, word, CeCe just threw out the first pitch. That's cool. How do you feel about Paul? Goldschmidt, yeah, I mean, him leading off, if this is what we're going to do, go with a very, defined platoon situation. Him leading off against lefties makes sense. And if you just go off last year, to make it simple, Wells had an OPS right around 550 against lefties. Goldschmidt had an OPS in the worst year of his career. He still had an OPS of 840 against lefties. So from that standpoint, it definitely makes sense. I just hope that this is what we're doing, yo. Don't do all right, Goldschmidt has a bad couple games, and then we're switching it up. If this is the plan, let's make it the plan for a while. I say go with this for the entirety of April, and then, maybe make an adjustment a month from now. But my vibe is kind of if this is what we're doing, word, let's do it. I honestly almost kind of wish Waldo was just starting against the lefty at third. That feels a little come on, just play Waldo. But that's more so I just don't have that much enthusiasm about Pablo Reyes long term. I mean, he's not going to be starting playoff games for us. Wouldn't be shocked, in addition to Peraza being out of here, I wouldn't be shocked if Reyes is gone in a month too. So with that said, I would have just been okay, fine, just start Waldo at third, regardless of the lefty starting for Milwaukee. But let's just see how it goes, man. It's game 2. Let's see here. Jason says, why don't we re-sign Glaber? He was insane in the second half. Yeah, man, I was for the Glaber, I was for re-signing Glaber, especially once you saw the money that he got, 1 year, $15 million. To me, that made it even more so, in hindsight, a no-brainer. I will say I've, cooled off on that a lot, biasly so, but because of, Glaber's kind of been somewhat of a punk since leaving, like saying, the Yankees didn't want me, which is true, but more so because of, this goes back to last year, but we found out that Gleyber literally said no to playing third base last year. And we had Cashman quotes a couple months ago saying, like, I got Jazz to play second base, and Gleyber was going to go to third, and then Gleyber basically said no. And that's the kind of shit, man. For those, most of you guys have been here, you know how I am. Like, I really don't criticize performance ever. I mean, who am I to talk shit about a major league player? Only time I will is anything that falls in the blanket of, like, effort / not doing what's best for the team. And the second I found that out, which, we heard inklings of it last year, but Cashman made it clear cut and said, like, no, we got him to play. We got Jazz to play second. Gleyber was going to go to third, but Gleyber refused. Once you hear that shit, like, that's what's made me cool off on, Gleyber. So now it's kind of been the thing where, like, even discussing that homer before, how he got the hamstring strain, I can feel within myself, like, I mean, I don't want Gleyber to be hurt, but just in general, like, I'm not, like, rooting for him the way I was, soon after his departure. Like, now Gleyber's kind of just a fucking, I don't want to use the F word in regards to him, because I have some attachment to Gleyber still, but it's kind of just like, all right, see you, bro, like, maybe you're not who I thought you were. So I definitely cooled off on that a little bit, but I was with you for a long time. And I guess I really still am. Fred says, Dan, do you know if Jazz in a contract year, or if he's in a contract year, and if he is, would you want to re-sign him? No, he's not in a contract year. And that is why this trade from last year really was a W by Cashman, getting Jazz. He's under control, obviously, through this year, and then he's also under control through next year. So when they acquired him back in July, they had, obviously, entire rest of the season last year, and then 2 more on top of that. He's not a free agent until after 2026. So no point talking, like, free agency stuff. But if we want to apply some Yankees franchise logic, chat, which is not going away, and I even thought about coming on last night. I kind of, and I hate saying this, chat, I kind of had to catch up on sleep yesterday. Like, I asked Dad at fucking 9 o'clock, or like 9:30, whatever it was. We might entertain, like, a Jazz extension in my franchise. And just to put it back into real-life perspective, he wants to be a Yankee, clearly. He likes being here. He's young, just 26 years old. And he's not, like, a guaranteed $250 million contract come free agency. Now, you don't just offer him fucking $50 million and assume he's going to accept it. But is there a world where you could maybe, like, offer Jazz a 6-year, like, I don't know, $120 million extension beginning after his free agency, or beginning once his contractual control is up, and maybe he'd take it? Would I be for that? Absolutely. So maybe down the line we'll talk, possible extension with the Jazz. But for the time being, we're chilling, man. Under control this year, under control next year, which is awesome. That's a big part why that trade is a big-time W by Cashman. Matt, what are you doing? Says, Dan, can't find the game on the radio. Listen to you in the big brown truck. Need your best commentary all game. Go Yanks, go Brown. That's my boy, Matt, from my old Verizon days. For those who know, I used to be a phone salesman at Verizon. Matt, I got you, bro. I got you. What's going on, Morgan? How we doing, yo? Let's see. Couple more here, and then I do got to go out to my other computer to get my other screen recording going. But first pitch is coming up soon. Jason says, Jazz was pretty good at third last year. I agree, Jason. I agree, 100%. Plus, second base is such a weak position. Gleyber is about as good as it gets at second. I assume with that you're saying the best version of Gleyber is him at second base. Maybe, but what does that really mean? I mean, Gleyber wasn't a good second baseman outside of, like, 2022. He ranked pretty okay metrics-wise. But it's not like he could have been worse at third base. And, you should look at, like, the net positive would have been second base is improved because Jazz is better there. And then Gleyber, how much worse can you really be at third? But forget all that for now, honestly. That's old news, of course. Tom says, when you go from spending years in the Bronx to Detroit, it means other teams saw what we saw, an extremely streaky hitter with poor base running and a laziness about him. I won't really miss Gleyber. Yeah, that's fair. But we can get off Gleyber for now. What up, Sean? Sean with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you as always, brother. Let me get the lineup back up here. Score prediction. Yo, I have, not a surprise, I have Fried going, let's see, pitching really well, but I want to get a defined line. Let's see. I'll go for Fried. And chat, throw your max Fried predictions in the chat as well, and score predictions, homer predictions, whatever you want to do. For Fried, I have him pitching, I have him getting through 6. We'll see if he pitches into the 7, but I have him getting through 6. 2 runs max, but I'm going to predict 1 run. I think, and that would be a awesome way to start the season with what Rodon did on opening day. Fried, not that you need to see him, I'm not doubting what he's going to be, or by no means wondering about if he can handle the pressure in New York. That's going to be no problem. But to see him go out and ball out in his first game as a Yankee, following what Rodon did on opening day, Give me 6 innings at least. We'll go 6 innings, 1 run. Two is fine, but I'll predict 1 run. Strikeouts don't really care, but 6 innings, 1 run for Fried. Overall score prediction, chat, I'll go... Man, I almost want to say... I'm feeling like a replica of the score from opening day, man. I want to say it's going to be a close, like, 4-2 game. I don't see the Yankees destroying Nestor. I mean, how can I predict them until I see them do it? Hit a lefty well. But, I'm gonna replicate 4-2. I'm going to go with the same score as opening day. 4-2 Yankees win. But the main thing being, of course, Max Fried's going to deal. And then we'll see what the deal is with the bullpen that also looked really, really good on Thursday. Let me crank this up. Also, yo, welcome back, Yes. This is like another really nice thing about today. We just watching baseball on Yes, like the good old days, chat. Like the good old days. Michael K, what's going on, baby? Oh, let's go. This is good. This is good, chat. All right, I'm going to get my screen recording going here. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a moment while I get my bearings here. Grab a drink, whether that's, Surfside, a brew, whatever you need. Coca-Cola. Kick back, relax. We got 3 hours. Pitch clock, maybe 2.5. Yankees baseball coming up. So we're going to be fucking kicking it, yo. We're going to be kicking it. I got my screen recording going. Let me make sure I'm not all out of storage. Setting gigs. I'll crank this up real quick. Let me just run out to my other room to get that computer I used to have over here, chat, from last year is now in my living room, actually. And that's going to be my straight shoot record for the YouTube highlights. So I'm going to be doing Instagram and Facebook highlights off this one. That one has got to prop up. Won't have to touch again, but give me 1 second. I'm going to grab another drink, too. BRB game
on Thursday on opening day, the Yankees got just enough offense to win, and right in the middle of it, 2 youngsters who were really good friends, and they contributed home runs.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and you're going to wonder who is going to be part of this offense. Well, you're going to catch her leading off. Why? Well, because he goes deep. First time in Major League history out in the stands. Got the fans going, and Anthony Volpe, you just hope that he continues to progress and become the player that the Yankees think he is. I mean, these are 2 guys who can add a lot to this Yankee offense.
Well, for Wells' first opening day leadoff home run in Yankees history, and for Volpe, second youngest shortstop behind Derek Jeter with an opening day home run. So good company for Anthony Volpe. Aaron Judge used to be a young Yankee. Now he's a veteran. He's the captain. And he had a big hit on Thursday. He's got big aspirations for the upcoming season. Bernard Marakovich talks with the captain next.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no. We're keeping tabs on our rivals.
We love Boston.
Hun, with so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And over the years, life happens. And through life's ups and downs and ups again, when you need money for some of life's necessities, now your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you can access $45,000 or more. Give us a call or visit us online at loandepot.com today.
Any given Saturday. And a little work. And a little play.
Hey, little help?
And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hey, Dad. Can we give them a ride?
Yeah.
The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This ball is scorched. Google Cloud AI knows that 102 mile per hour exit velocity with a 38-degree launch angle means a 40% chance that ball's out of here. Plus, it's 95 degrees out, so the ball is going to carry an extra 6.6 feet today.
It is a beautiful day for
Let's do it, chat.
Let's
do it, yo.
Here in the Bronx, Game 2 of the pregame series between the Yankees and the Brewers is coming your way in just a few
Yes,
minutes.
ma'am.
Hey, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Marakovich.
Alrighty, y'all. For those just joining, there's your lineup. We got Max Fried versus Nestor Cortez. Straight to the Brewers this past winter for Devin Williams.
Their success. One thing has
First pitch in a few minutes. Let's hear. I think Meredith's talking to Judge right now. Let's hear this chat.
Last year's trip to the World Series was not enough. This team is hungry for more.
My hair looks like shit.
Get a little taste of it.
What's up, Cap?
You want more. You know, we didn't didn't seal the deal last year. We got a chance to go to the.
No, you did not, my friend, but that's okay.
Going back to
that's okay. Yeah, I'll brush my hair live on stream. What the hell?
That one stung for me the first time. That happened. That's happened to me.
You guys don't mind, dude.
The following year we followed up with a chance to, we go to the World Series. So I think a lot of the young guys get a chance to see that and get that experience is only going to drive those guys more to. The year before they had no fun in October to, this past season getting a chance to go to the World Series. So I think those guys.
I like fucking Wolverine. What the hell's going on, chat?
And then change the script this year.
Yankees fans will get their first look at Max Fried in pinstripes.
Whatever.
It's coming your way.
All right, yo, Fried coming out, baby. Yo, we're gonna get the box score up here in just a sec, but want to before we get going, remind you guys that these streams presenting sponsor is Huel. And holy fucking shit, I think I broke the record for fastest Huel ever drinking this morning. Did some back at the gym, no big deal. And I truly believe 3.5 fucking seconds is how quickly I down this shit. Anyways, you guys know the deal that we're here for game one, but if you don't, ready to drink meal, 35 grams of protein, convenient as hell. I've been drinking these before they became a presenting sponsor. They're on board for this entire opening series. 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, not just a protein shake. And I don't ever want to call it a protein shake because you hear protein shake and you think it tastes like shit. Most of them do. This does not. Again, down this shit in 3.5 seconds earlier. We'll be down in this one probably around the 4th inning or so. Ready to drink meal. 35 grams of protein. Use code YANKSAV or just scan that QR code, which you'll see throughout the entire stream once we get the box score up. But hook yourself up. Obviously help support the show, but that's not the reason to get it. You get it because you care about your body. Let's go, baby. Yo, again, Kate just mentioned it, and I just want to shout out the fucking weather. I want to shout out God for giving us this. Whatever God you believe in, or working here, if you're agnostic or atheist and you don't believe in God, just assume you do for a moment. You got to admit, this is what he fucking intended for the world, is what we got going on outside. I walk by racing home for the watch party. I see, just fucking kids playing in the park. Everybody's smiling, walking around. This is what life's supposed to be, chat. Baseball on a Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Fried's getting warmed up again. Drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. Let me pull up the box score. We got 300 people in here before first pitch. That is fucking awesome. But yeah, let me get the box score going. Hopefully ESPN has that up already. They probably don't. Of course, we'll be paying attention to other games going on around the league. What I wanted to do last night, again, I was just fucking pooped, and it was kind of pathetic. I usually try to not be one of those people that's like, oh, I can't do something because I'm tired. But if I weren't last night, I wanted to do a MLB The Show stream while having, in last night's case, the Mets game on. I think we might start doing that, that might be our MLB The Show streams going forward for a franchise series. I'll still be doing those maybe once or twice a week, but when we do, we'll, watch baseball together on the side. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we even do that tonight. But Fried's warming up, still waiting on the box score from ESPN. It's taking a long time, but it's all good. It's all good. How you guys doing? What was your morning like? Let me know. We're going to pull up the chat momentarily. Let me get my water all set up. Not sponsored, but electrolytes, Gatorade Zero. What's good, Fried? This is awesome. Let's go. I really want to settle down. I hate being hyped up come first pitch. I want to... You guys make my dopamine fucking go crazy and I get all hyped talking to y'all. But come first pitch, I really want to... Gotta lock in.
Obviously, the Yankees are going to play every now and then. Pablo Reyes the third, Anthony Volpe at short, Jazz Chisholm plays second, Paul Goldschmidt.
All right, chat, here we go.
He's playing first base, Austin Wells.
Judge giving a ball to a fan, class act. Congrats, Daddy Judge.
Daddy Judge, so you get a congratulations.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Judge had a kid.
Judge became a dad.
I think her name was Nora Rose Judge. All right, Fried's first pitch to the Yankee. Here we go. Box score pending. Hold up. Ground ball, slow roller, right back to Fried. Nice. One dead. Attaboy. Good start. Bear with me, chat. Let me just get this box score up, which I think it is good. Yep. Here we go. Let me put this in real quick. We got Paul O'Neill in the booth. I think Joe Girardi as well. Let's do it, yo. Let's fucking do it. This is what we do, chat. Me and you. Me and frickin' you.
Pablo Reyes is today. He gets a start 284 against lefties in his career. And getting to know you, new faces.
What did he just say about lefties, chat? Anybody catch that? What was the stats for Reyes that Paul O'Neill just said?
And what type of year it's going to be.
1-0 count on Christian Yelich.
Almost there. Good pitch, low. That's
The
fine.
Bleacher Creatures doing a roll call, calling out Aaron Judge.
Michael, you probably know the
Yo,
answer
good to
this.
hear
I mean,
K
my
again, man. K's my
scouting
fucking
was
guy.
on third. That's wrong.
And I assume most of you guys are all K people too. There's some rare Yankee fans that like don't like K,
On third base.
but you know they're few and far
There we
between.
go. I had to answer questions.
One of the reasons the Yankees shut down Milwaukee opening day is you look at their top 3 hitters. They were 0 for 13.
How we looking, Chad? We good?
That's how you shut down the top of the order.
Did you notice that
4-pitch walk to
Churro
Yelich.
swung at the first pitch?
No big deal. You're chilling.
You strike out 5 times.
All right, I think we're good. Everything look good, chat? I think so. Again, reminder, use code YANKSAV at Huel. Over 300 people in here. I'm sorry, Dan, but I think a lot of people don't like K, actually. What up, Chris? In general, yes. I don't think a lot of Yankee fans dislike K. You know, I don't even know why I brought that up. K's the fucking GOAT. 284 against lefties. Cool. Thanks, Nicholas. Thanks, Bernard. I see you. Yo, I don't know how to see your name. Is it? Are they H&M silent? Cardoza. Nee Cardoza says Fried is the best offensive pitcher we've had since Mike Mussina. I'm glad you pointed it out because I was just about to ask. I don't think I ever really dove into this, but I kind of just like assumed. Maybe I saw it somewhere and just is in the back of my brain. Fried, yeah, is a really good defensive fielding pitcher, right? Which is awesome. So, word.
It's nice having those left-handers on.
Man, it's too good to be true, Chad. I can't believe, I think we're locked in. We're good to go. Yelich off first, 4-pitch walk. That's all good. Here's Contreras.
I mean, there had to be days when you felt like he had a day off as a catcher with Andy Pettit out there. He had an unbelievable pickoff move. You just knew you weren't going to be challenged a lot running.
0-2 on Contreras. He was 0 for 4 on opening day. Contreras finished 5th in the National League MVP voting last year. 2-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger winner.
Up to 96 already.
He's shortstop good, word.
97 at some point in the year.
Hey, what up, Razor?
A little bit more.
We the Heart Yanks App stream. I heart you guys, man. You guys are fucking awesome. Let's go. Let's vibe.
The 1-2.
Nice pitch, dude. Oh, yeah. Holy shit, Chad. That was nice. That was really, really nice. I like that.
Good luck in hitting that. You see the 12-6, 11.
Holy shit, man.
Almost looks like it goes up first before it comes down.
That's the kind of pitch you got to like text your dad
does a nice
about.
job of sticking this ball on the outside corner. This is outstanding command. You think about where do you go before that? He went up in the zone, so he tunneled it with a high fastball. It looked like a fastball.
That was
all
awesome.
Of a sudden,
Let's go,
the
Chad.
bottom
Too
fell
dead.
out.
Here's Rhys Hoskins.
Was it Hoskins that went deep yesterday, Chad, or was it Contreras?
Rhys 0 for 2 on opening day.
Interesting there. He started him off with that sweeper. Rhys is not a guy that swings at the
Man,
first
Chad,
pitch.
you know you're getting into trouble when the fucking first drink tastes just fantastic. Yeah, that was a filthy pitch.
Not today.
Speaking of nasty backdoor breaking balls. Line. Nice. Let's go. Word. 1 sec. I gotta go to what I was gonna say is Luis Severino's slider the other day was fucking gorgeous against Seattle. BRB, yo, good inning for free.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And when you need money for life's necessities, your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you could access $45,000 or more. Visit us online
people are walking
at
around and shit, Chad.
today.
This is awesome. Sunny out. Don't want to hear no brat ass fucking kid crying on commercial though. I'll tell you that. Sorry. I like kids. When they get to the age of where they can speak, like coherently. I miss Severino. Yo, maybe the Yankees get him at the deadline. To be honest, I saw somebody put that out on Twitter the other day, like kind of joking, and I started to think like. Chat, I would not be surprised if the Yankees acquire Luis Severino at the deadline. But we'll wait there. We'll get there when we get there. But all right, yo, let's take a look at the lineup on the graphic. Yeah, so again, if you're just joining, we won't dive into the whole analysis over it. But Goldschmidt raked against lefties last year. Wells did not. So platoon, they're going with it. Goldschmidt will lead off. Wells dropped down to 6, and with that, Bellinger goes to 2nd, splitting up the 2 righties and Goldschmidt and Judge. Volpe goes to 5. I don't like that. But, you know, given the balance and what they want to do with that balance, I guess it makes sense. But, hey, let's watch some ball, yo. Let's watch some ball, baby.
The guy on the mound that they're going to face. If you're a Yankee fan, you're very familiar with Nestor Cortez. 31 games last
Yeah,
year
shout out
for the
Nestor, man.
Yankees,
Shout out Nestor. We talked about it in the pregame, but
3.77 ERA.
he was a good Yankee. He was a good Yankee, and outside of today, I'm rooting really hard for him. Hey, yo, Aram, my man. Appreciate you, dog. Sends a $5 super chat. Says, yes, Network and Yankees are having a beautiful spring afternoon. Nothing better than watching the baseball gods and the warehouse god at the same time. Oh, stop, bro. I love you, man. I really, really do. This is awesome, chat. Let's go. We're back, baby. We're back. I appreciate you, Ron. I appreciate all you guys being here Saturday afternoon.
You know that he'll drop down until Saturday. You know
Aron, that is the exact vibe of like how I talk too. Like, oh, no way. No, sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. It might go. It might go. It's gone, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, chat. All right. All right.
Goldschmidt first of the year. I mean, you look at.
I love day games too because like I don't really got to worry about my noise. I can just yell. I can exercise my free speech right as an American.
Right off the bat.
I know one thing. If I don't have a hit tomorrow morning.
Let's go, chat. I am fucking stimulated, baby. Holy shit.
The first home run.
Oh my god. Oh, his first pitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to get my screen recorded. No! Hold on, chat. Let's go. Okay, hold up. Hold the flipping phone. I gotta get this recorded. They're going up in one post. They're going up in one post. Here we go. Sorry, I had to rewind real quick. I'm gonna experience this for my own. Oh, he crushed it, bro. Chat, let's go. Oh, fuck, chat. I'm gonna have a Saturday. Let's go, yo. Let's go. 2-0 Yanks, baby. Nestor, I love you, but thank you. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get that clip. Oh, my God. Hold on, I gotta put my D&D on. I don't want to take a chance to get spoiled in case Judge goes back to back to back. Hold on, bear with me, yo. I'm just getting this clip up on Yanks Ave. Give me a second. This is awesome. This is incredible. Everything is good right now, chat. Everything is good.
I gotta believe I might be throwing a ball here. Just
you might want to put a wrinkle in one of them.
Let me take a breath.
The fastball's not getting by him.
Let's go, Cap.
That one's driven deep to left field.
You can't make it up. No way! No way, baby! Let's go! Back to back to back! Dude, you can't make it up. Hold on. Ah! Shit, hold up. Hold up. Chat. I gotta lock in. You were telling me Goldie, Belly, and Judd just went back to back to back? I feel like there's a lot of turmoil now going around my apartment complex. Maybe I am being too loud. Dude, that is insane. All right, yo, hold up. I'm definitely on a delay right now because I've had to like rewind to get these clips. Hold up, yo. Just hold up. Everybody remain calm.
And here's another one.
Everybody remain calm.
He catches up to 1-2. And this next fellow, Michael, we've been seeing
Hold
this
up.
now for 10 years.
This is insane.
Aaron Judge just crushes one.
I've never seen anything like it.
So hard, and Joe, you've caught.
Hold up, chat. Oh, I thought that was another one, bro. Everybody remain calm. We must remain calm, chat.
Your former team, your friends.
This is insane.
yeah, they have taken his aggressive.
Holy shit! Hold up, hold up. I'm getting my caption, and then we're back to watching ball.
To Aaron Judge.
This is insane.
From pitch one, and it's back to back.
Ha! Back to back to back, Joe.
To back.
First time in Yankee history, leading off a game with 3 straight home runs on 3 pitches.
Chad, I can't. All right. Chad, what I asked you to do, please remain calm.
The home cooking, the 2.83 ERA at Yankee Stadium over his career.
Hold on.
Been too friendly so far.
Let me settle down.
I think it's a uniform.
I'm on a high right now. I got to bring it down.
Things change.
We been out yet?
And a strikeout.
That's fine, Jazz. No worries. All right, I'll put my phone on D&D because, again, I don't want to take a chance of getting spoiled.
Boy, Aaron Judge, you just
Post is almost up. I am going to have to put those 3 together real quick so I can get it up on Facebook. Chat, bear with me for a second. I'm going to get back to you guys in a moment. I just, I got to take care of some business real quick.
Of where he is, where his hands are, where his body is when the ball gets to the hitting area.
All right. What up, Volt?
1-0 on Volpe.
Yeah, for those new around here, I just want to, I know you guys don't actually care, but I just want to let everybody know what's going on. Hey, follow Yanks on Instagram and shit, because I do got to post all the clips. So when you see me on my phone, I'm not ignoring the game. I just got to take care of this really quick. And then we'll be
I
chilling.
always think it's difficult coming back to face your old team, or whether you're a hitter or pitcher, whatever you want, because you want to do well so bad that you end up trying too hard, right?
And it's funny because I always remember Sterling Hitchcock. Remember him? I'm
going to have a fucking drink, chat. Cheers. I love you all.
He ended up going to San Diego. And you remember this. I mean, he as a pitcher, you watch teammates and you think you know how to get them out.
Choppa.
Right back to Nestor. 2-way.
Well, there's one of the better home run hitters that this game has ever seen. The first one of the year.
Yeah, and you remember the March and April that he had last year where he struggled so mightily. He's got a double opening day with an RBI and now a home run.
Hold up, chat. Almost
I think
there.
it's really important that he gets off to a good start. Just with the changes that have been made, relying on some of the
I'm posting this on for YouTube short, and then my phone is going down.
He needs to be big. This first
no audio's still good.
Until they start to get some people back.
Good eye, Wells.
What a great shot of the dugout. Cody Bellinger didn't even have time to celebrate, and then he saw the ball fly, and he jumped up with a big grin on his face.
High fly ball.
High ball left field. Churio back on the track.
Bro, what? Wells. Now Wells goes deep.
Yankees lead 4-0.
This is insane, man. This is absolutely insane. Hold up. Second home run of the year for Wells, 2 in as many days. My voice is cracking. It's okay. It's okay, Chet. This is insane. And off a lefty?
Off lefties in his career. Lefties
Hold
coming
up.
into the game only hitting 182. Cody Bellinger, Austin Wells already got him in the first inning.
Poor Nestor, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
okay.
has to be hard not
You'll
to
have a
get
good year,
caught
pal.
up in
It's
this
okay.
lineup right now trying to hit a home run.
And Nestor usually pitches really well at Yankee Stadium,
Think
too.
about Chisholm had to do after back-to-back.
Not today, but that's okay. That's okay, Nestor.
Was bragging about Austin
You'll be all right,
Wells.
pal. Take one for the
Friday
team, huh?
Before the last weekend, they went over to play in Lakeland.
Hold up.
Lakeland's a big ballpark.
Now I gotta get this Wells homer
Home
up.
run his first at bat to left field, similar to that one. Then one to right field, and almost went deep.
This is the only downside of doing Yanks half sometimes where I gotta not tune out of the game, but multitask during the game.
I mean, he
But it's okay,
really
Chad.
good and I want to see
It
him
is
play against
okay.
left-handers.
Hey, let's go, Reyes. How are you?
Because this guy's got a lot of power. He's got really good idea of what the strike zone is.
Yo, man.
And you want to see that dangerous bat in the lineup every day.
There's a walk to Reyes.
Again, as a lefty, you really got to work on staying in there, and it's not like you're beat going the other way.
Hold up,
it's just,
Jet.
you're waiting to see the ball a little bit longer from a lefty. When we talked about an unusually warm day, the ball's carrying, fly balls are flying.
This could be a really fun year to watch for Austin Wells, man. Really fun. Here's Jason. What if he does something, too? I don't want to get greedy now. 4 home runs in the first inning, dude. 4 home runs in the first inning.
That the Yankees have hit 4 home runs in the first inning of a game.
First time ever. Oh, my God. I got to calm down. I really do. I don't like being fucking...
I'm glad they didn't waste.
Trust me, I've had dopamine peaks before.
Came on the broadcast.
You always go from here to here. I want to keep it level. But that's hard, Chad, when you hit 4 home runs in the first inning.
They wanted to give a great hitter like yourself something to
All
talk
right, I think we're good.
about. You used to always ask him.
I think we're good.
Clubhouse, can a man forget how they hit a homer
Well,
in a week? Well, they didn't forget.
No. I tell you what, Michael's going to have strained vocal cords here before we get to the second.
You never know what to make of spring training numbers, right? Yankees played 33 games. They led all of baseball in home runs with 59.
Bro, running back to back to back is
only
hard.
hit one. So there are a lot of other people
So many
doing
hyphens.
a lot of damage. Well, we've seen that so far in the first 2
All right,
games.
chat. Phone's down. I think we're good.
Well, Nestor is
Yeah, Nestor's actually fucking imploding right now, dude.
Dominguez.
Yo, 520 people. Let's go. Stop. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. How we doing, chat? A lot of game left. A lot of game left. And yo, Aram, another super chat. My man, appreciate you, bro. Let me get this real quick. Tell Jim he got to research the record for team leadoff home runs to start a season. Now it's back to back to back. We were shelling Ness at 3 pitches. Yanks ball is back. Dude, let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. I assume you mean tell Jim is in Jimmy, John Boy? Oh, Nestor's not doing well? Hope you're okay. I do hope he's okay, obviously. Yeah, no, that's history, dude. That's history. Let's go, chat. Nestor's emotions have taken over. He misses being a Yankee for sure. I don't think so. I'm sure he misses being a Yankee. I don't think it's to do with emotions. He's just not pitching well. But, yo, whatever it is, let's fucking go. Let's go. 4-0 Yanks. My audio is perfectly synced with Dan's, and it's so fucking satisfying. Let's go. Oh, man. Am I friends with John Boy? Oh, hell yeah. John Boy's my boy. John Boy. It's so weird saying me saying that. John Boy. But, yeah, no, I've been working for them since 2021. I love Jimmy.
First and second, 2 outs.
Fix my box score. All this action's making the box score get all disproportionate, chat. See, this is great. I mean, we'll settle down after this inning because there's a lot of game left. We've got to win still. But yo, like I can just see my day, the rest of this day playing out. I already went to the fucking gym. Woke up around like 7:30, bullshitted for a little bit. Went to the coffee shop, got the stream all prepped. Went to the gym, did the sauna. No, I didn't do the sauna because there was a fucking orgy in there basically. Cold shower, got dressed at the gym, ran my ass back, picked up some fucking whatever, some Zins on the way home. I got pizza rolls in the oven. Everything is good right now. But no, yo, like watching the game, back to back to back to back. I saw Grisham with the 1,000 average. I guess he got a hit after coming in for Dominguez the other day. And then, yo, let's win this fucking game. We'll see what happens the rest of the way. And I'll make a highlight video later. I might even go out tonight, chat. Everybody remain calm. Here we go. Let's watch ball.
You know, you're right-handed hitters, but it's an interesting stat you had there, Joe.
And yo, reminder, code Yank Savage Huel, 35 grams of protein per bottle, ready to drink meals, very convenient, 27 vitamins and minerals. Already had one earlier. We'll be having another one in a moment. Shout out to Huel, presenting sponsor for the entire opening series. They're awesome. Check them out. Code Yank Savage. Scan the QR code. Let's go, Grish. I cannot believe that happened, dude. That's insane. So Nestor's day is going to be short regardless, bro. I mean, how many pitches is he at now? It's got to be, yeah, battle for his 30th.
Presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. They're hot. It's 78 degrees. Wind is swirling. Slight chance of rain. Humidity is 34%.
How'd you dial this up, this 75-degree day?
Yeah, the weather is insane, dude. This is amazing.
You kind of like it.
I see.
You know how those planes, you know, they carry the signs over the ocean? I just took a warm breeze and brought it with me.
Strike 3. Grisham down looking. But it was a first inning of first. 4 home runs for the Yankees.
I'm going to watch that back.
All on first pitches, the first 3. First time in Yankee history. Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch.
And yo, Goldschmidt going deep first pitch against the lefty leading off is like far and away the most hype of that entire first inning. Bro, Bellinger's was a bomb too, dude. Oh, what happened on the Judge one? Did my Judge one get fucked up? Oh, shit.
Uncertainty doesn't live here.
The fastball's not getting by him.
You know what, I'm gonna...
Download the app today.
My Judge clip may have gotten messed up. Whatever. I'll post it on my store to make sure everybody has the audio.
Por eso, piensa y bajes brillantemente aburrido con tu dinero para can do this much in 15 seconds, imagine what they can do in a day. The powerful, reliable Kubota landscaping lineup.
Introducing Blueprint AI. Our
Yankees, Smith.
help you design your website. Built by designers to put even more creative possibilities in your hands.
Work. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go. Inning 2 for Max Fried. Looked good in the first. Everybody looked good in the first. Let me pull you guys up. How we doing, yo? How we doing? Yeah, 30 pitches in the first for Nestor. That's not going to be a long day for him. Bellinger is going to be 275, 35 homers, 100 ribbies. Good this year. Yo, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Let's see here. Hey, what up, Feo? Let's go. Let's go. I love that Fried isn't a huge velo guy. Me too, yo. Me too. And
jam shot that kind of find the right spot.
let's see what happened here. Leadoff single, I guess. But yeah, no, we were talking about it in the pregame with Fried. You look at the contract and how it's going to age. I mean, the fact that he's not some dude that pumps like 98, 99, and that's going to eventually fall off, which is pretty normal. I mean, we saw, CeCe's a great example. I mean, when he had to make that big transition, and it took a couple years, because, a few years into the deal, he went 4 or 5 years into the deal. Velo dropped from like 97, 98 down to like 93, 94, then 91, 92. He had to make the adjustment, and it took a little bit. Fried already doesn't throw that hard. I mean, he's a pitch-to-contact guy. Does get a good amount of strikeouts, but the ground ball rate, the fastball velo is, you'd figure he's going to be able to throw at least low 90s far into his career. So it's a contract that you see 8 years, and it's like, oh shit, but it really could age well because of the pitcher he is right now. Nice, Wells. Yo, let's go. I think Jazz didn't even tag him, but I assume he did.
But he's calling the batter out, and he's sending the runner back to first.
Yeah, what happened there?
Outside the batter's box, huh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the only thing that you could call him out for.
Yeah, as he's running out of the box.
All right.
You see, then he makes contact.
I think I'm going to pull up the chat on my phone, by the way.
He's out.
So I can kick back.
Did you see him make contact?
I think it hits his
Oh, wait, where's my
back.
iPad?
It hits his back.
I have an iPad chat.
Is what I saw.
Via my Apple Card. I pay monthly on it. No interest.
And hit his shoulder there.
Hit your shoulder, you're out.
Good call by Trip Gibson. I mean,
Yeah, way to go,
that's
Trip.
a hard call for an umpire to keep your eye on the baseball.
Talk about frustrating batters.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I mean, we know that he's a ground ball machine, and we've seen both balls this inning put on
Cody
the ground, and we saw one in the first inning, but that's a tough one to swallow.
I'd be good with that one, right? Coming back to the dugout.
Yo, this is a booth right here, chat. K. O'Neal and Girardi. Definitely got to get some David Cohn going this year, but he's still doing ESPN, of
Here's
course.
Garrett Mitchell.
Do
And
that.
a strike.
So, yeah, where he has the curve and the sweeper. Both are nasty, but that curve's looking fucking incredible.
How do you score that?
I think the catcher gets the out.
You?
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing it in, Michael, and if you're wrong, I'm coming back to you.
Well, you got a bottle of white out over there just in case things change.
A big bottle.
You know what, chat? Maybe I stand corrected. Max Fried just threw a fucking 97-mile-an-hour fastball. I did not know he could get up to 97.
He's got soft contact so far today. The only hard hit ball by Reese Hoskins.
Conta's going to age terrible. Just kidding.
He's going to get ground balls.
Good pitch, man. Come on, bro.
He gets weak contact, a lot of top balls, so a lot of times you want, maybe your third baseman to shorten up a little bit when a right-handed hitter
Oh, yeah.
because of that.
This is fucking America, baby. Right here.
There's a strike to Mitchell.
You see Cody Bellinger really taking away the bloop single in left field. Mitchell at the plate. Griffin and Judge pretty much normal depth, but Cody Bellinger way in and left.
Just missed the outside corner, 3-2.
Yeah, facts, fail.
Paul, do you remember in the years that we played that you'd see such a discrepancy in fastball?
We'll see how he calls both sides. In fairness, His zone just seems to be very defined. He's not giving corners. So, I mean, as long as both sides work, but we'll see.
You could see that once in a while.
Pick off.
With
We saw a free
fastball and a two-seam
pick off at least
fastball, which I
one
don't
guy
understand now. Guys
in spring
throw their
training. It was pretty
two-seamers
nice.
as hard as their four-seamers. I don't know what has changed in baseball, but that didn't used to happen.
It's called grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
Well, there's something about a day game, at home, pinstripes, good lefty on the bump that just hits. That hit him.
Did it get his hand or the
He kind of
bat?
leaned,
They'll
pal,
say
so that's
the guy's
karma.
hand.
That's what you get for leaning in.
No, they're checking with the first base ump. Frelick is staying on first before a call is made.
Yeah, this looks like Aaron Boone's thinking this is a possible swing. And, you know, if the bat gets through the hitting zone, whether it hits you or not. We'll have to watch a replay here. Now he is going to take first base. But did he attempt a swing here? No. That's no question there.
Well, last year at the end of spring training, he got hit in that right wrist, missed the first 3 months. He's had a hard time staying healthy. You look at the amount of bats he has per year. They're really excited about him because he's a physical center fielder. He's 6'2", probably 250.
Dude, the Goldschmidt homer is awesome.
Sometimes when you get hit, I mean, it just ends up in broken bones, but it looks like he's going to be okay. He's had rib cage.
You were saying this is the greatest day of my life. That's funny.
Now to bring up Vinny Capra.
Dude.
His first big league home run opening day.
It was on the first 3 pitches, too. That's nuts.
And despite the home run being hit in a visiting ballpark, the Yankee fan that caught it.
So that curveball, at least that one right there, I assume they're all within that range. 75 miles an hour.
Baseball and a signed bat.
Field's looking good, nice and green.
On
Tuda!
that home run,
There's a curve again,
Brewers radio
75.
broadcaster Lane Grindle honored the late Bob Uecker with the signature call of get up, get out of here, gone. And Uecker is very much missed around baseball, particularly around Milwaukee. He was the man for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Well, Michael, it's been 75 years, I was reading today, that Bob Uecker or Vin Scully did not do the opening game.
Wow.
What about Michael Kay?
Years of baseball.
I want to say, I was thinking of this last night. The last time the Yankees weren't on yes for opening day, I want to say it was 2010 when they were in Boston. That was on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. Did not watch it live, but I've watched the replay since. The most nostalgic thing for an opening day you can go back and watch. John Miller, Joe Morgan, ESPN in Boston. I think that was the last time opening day was not on yes. My first opening day was March 31st, 2011, Yankees Tigers.
He earned a job. He's a hope that, as a manager, Joe.
6-3 Yankees win. Teixeira 3-run bomb. Who remembers this opening day? March 31st, 2011, Yankees Tigers. CC went 6 innings, 3 runs. Tex went deep. Grandy went deep. A-Rod had an RBI double. Up the middle. Well hit. That's going to be a knock. And a ribby. All right, all good for you. You're chilling.
Grisham flips the ball into Volpe. It's an RBI single.
All good. Hey, we're watching baseball. I'm cool with that. Ideally, Fried has a good-ass outing. So I'm not like rooting for runs by any means, but hey, it's a 4-1 game, fine.
For Milwaukee, obviously 4 home runs in the first inning to try to bounce back. This is a break.
That was a hanger.
Does not have a lot of bite.
That was a hanger.
Just kind of stays up in the strike.
Honestly, it did have bite, just bad location.
Back up the middle.
For a hanger, it moved pretty well actually. Just
Milwaukee got your first run.
We're chilling.
Scored 3 runs in these 2 games so far, and Vinny Capra, who didn't know he was going to make the team, has driven in 2 of them. They have Oliver Dunn, the left-handed hitter from the.
Sal Frelick, didn't we have him on a John Boy video? Faye, do you remember that?
There's Bryce Turang.
97, yo, word. 97 with the sinker,
Won the
man.
Gold Glove last season.
I really do. I mean, the take I still stand by because it's still like Max Fried clearly can get good results throwing 94, 95 often. I did not know he was pumping 97 with that sinker, man. I really had no fucking clue. Hey, I guess the guy's pretty good. Oh, nasty pitch, ball, but nasty pitch.
Sal Frelick won a Gold Glove in right. So Frelick and Turang became the first Brewer teammates to win Gold Gloves since 1979. Cecil Cooper and Sixto Lescano.
I remember them both.
So Max Fried, a little bit of a jam here in the second.
Max Fried, to me, was a little bit different in spring training from what we've seen in the past to left-handed hitters. He was a guy that never threw his changeup much to lefties. He threw a ton of it in spring training and had a lot of success. Lefties hit him last year, which is really unusual, so he's trying to change some things up. Haven't seen a whole lot today, though.
I just look back at, the ability to see the ball from a left-handed pitcher, it makes it difficult if they hide the ball or if they're a sidearm. And Fried is kind of pretty much short arm over the top, which would give you a good look, not really deceptive.
Dude, Wells rounded the bases
for a
like
left-handed hitter.
so calmly. It was cool. Ground ball right side. Listen, they can turn two. Jazz on a Volpe for one. On the first jump throw. Not in time. It gets past Goldschmidt. Should probably pick that. That's going to allow a run to score. Bad throw. Not good. That's annoying.
So a costly error.
Error.
Would have been the end of the inning, but instead,
that's a tough play for Volpe. I won't hold it against him. I almost want to point more like the blame, quote unquote, to Goldschmidt. Let's see here, Chad. Nice flip by Jazz. Fucking Capper getting my boy's way. That was kind of cool if he made the play.
At that point, you gotta pretty much just kind of hold on to it.
You know what? We'll give it a pass. We're watching baseball, Chad. We got a game. This shit ain't won.
Yeah, and you have to understand.
That's a tough play to roast anybody too hard. Only thing you could maybe say, or at least that I could say without feeling like just a fucking jackass fan. All right, now I might kill myself. No, we're fine. We're fine. Maybe Volpe should have eaten that throw, but we're fine. We're fine.
So Milwaukee with runners on first.
Let's go, Fried. Bear down, baby. I hope that goes as an unearned run, but it probably won't.
Soft contact, but then you've had
see, like that.
Breaking balls that are getting hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. That falls under.
Ball that just kind of hangs up in the strike zone.
You can't assume the double play, right? Even though it was
good job
an error, I assume. We'll probably call an error on that. First error of the year, if they do, on for the team.
I always loved when our teams had big innings.
Had what?
But you worry when pitchers sit for a long time, right? Do they come back and because they want to get in a rhythm where they're out there every 12, 14 minutes.
All right, yeah, so E6 on Volpe, and that is an earned run on the free.
A long first inning, even though there were a lot of first pitch home runs. A lot of times they don't come back as sharp.
It's funny because you have so much emotion coming into the game. Obviously, it's opening day. You're a new pitcher to a new organization. And then you have that bottom of the first that you just kind of lose it for a minute. And remember, now it's 4-2.
Let's go, Fried.
And you've got some big pitches here with 2 outs.
Well, it would be hard not to get caught up in the offense.
Yeah.
Right, where you want to stay focused on what your job is.
Christian Yelich takes a strike. He walked in the first inning. He was 0 for 4 on opening day. He was having a good year last year until a back injury in late July, had to have season-ending surgery. 33 years old. 13th big league season.
What about left-handers that could do what he just did there, run the ball in on you?
I just was shaking my head because that's a pitch as a lefty you just cannot handle because it just keeps running in on your hands. The only thing you can do is open up and pull it foul, and you don't want to get a habit of doing that. See, that ball just chases you inside, and you're just beat. There's nothing you can do.
And his 2 strikeouts came. Now, they were from right-handers, but they were in that up-and-in quadrant yesterday, or on Thursday, that they got him. I mean, he's a guy that stays on the ball really well, uses the whole field, uses the middle of the field. So that up and in becomes really important to Christian Yelich.
Right back to Fried. And the throw post Goldschmidt.
Why would we rush that, bro? At 3? Oh, fucking hell, man. This is hell. This is awful. That he had time, man. You had time, brother. You had time.
Yankees in this second inning.
Bro, my first thought when he just kind of whipped that shit over there was like, what's the rush, brother?
Not what the Yankees wanted.
Not good, man. I hate this fucking shit.
Off the base, Goldschmidt had to leave the base, not able to get back. So
you had time, dog.
Time than I think he thought he had when he hit that, and obviously so
you're chilling, bro. You're chilling, but damn.
Run well.
Can't be giving away outs. You're fine. Let's go.
How he's upset
you're fine. I appreciate how fucking pissed he is about it.
Who's running, gather yourself,
you should be pissed.
Make a good throw.
Let's go, Fried. You're the man. Let's go.
He's an outstanding fielder.
2 errors in 2 innings. That's annoying.
There's William Contreras struck out.
Let's go, Chet. Let's go.
So the Brewers quickly get back 3 runs. Fried, a winner of 3 Gold Gloves. And he gets the E1 there.
Can't be doing that shit, dog.
Obviously.
This contract sucks. Kidding. Excuse me. Nice pitch.
1-1.
That was a really nice pitch.
.38 pitches for free. 2 outs into the second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That's like a cutter.
Well, you can see when he makes his pitches where he wants. I mean, that first pitch was the sweeper down in the strike zone somewhat, and then up and in under the hands, even to a righty, just ties him up.
And that extension side fastball's got cut to it, too, and it really ties you up.
Still 1-2. Carlos Rodon pitched very well. Opening day, 5 1/3 innings. Fried struggling here in the second after the Yankees gave him a 4-0 lead in the first on 4 solo home runs. Churio dancing off third. Runner goes from first. In the dirt, it's a stolen base for Yelich.
Yeah, I know that as a third baseman, you're playing back there. But that used to drive me crazy as a manager because he gets a big lead. And you know you can't throw through, so you might as well run.
Where is his pitch
I think
count
at
now?
that time, that's
Most of
probably
them-
when you
most
try
of
to
them
pick
feels
off
pretty
maybe 2 in a row to
He's
see
not
if
every
you
player.
can get Christian. Used to drive me crazy.
Oh, MLB fucking just spoiled my shit. All right, word. Good shit for you. 98. I saw it flip to Cody Bellinger on deck. Or goals. Okay, top of the lineup coming up. All right, yo, we got a game. We got a game, chat. We're chilling. 1-run lead, some annoying ass bullshit in the bottom of the second, errors and whatnot. Really, the more annoying one was Fried. He had time. But, yo, we're chilling. Let's get more runs. BRB, yo.
With a free personalized income plan that can help you make your money last. No matter where your days take you, Fidelity can help you take on retirement.
Choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Oh, our car's value went up.
Maybe we should track all our cars' value on Carvana.
All of them?
All of them. We need more trackers.
I'll track the van.
Gotcha. Is that my belt?
Parts of it, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting a value update. Do you see which one is going up?
How's it tracking?
Good. Got some dips, some rises. Now what? Hold?
Sold. Did we get a little carried away?
No. Room for more.
For Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Today's submission, the first of the years of Jack and Avery. Jack celebrated his first opening day on Thursday, and Avery celebrated her 4th. What a way to celebrate a birthday with a Yankee win on a beautiful day at Yankee Stadium. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game the way we just did Jack and Avery.
Close friends, here's Jack and Avery.
Very good kids. Here's Paul Goldschmidt again, leading off the second.
So one of the things that hitters like, especially if you're the same, is the first hitter to have a long at bat so you can see all the pitches. Well, if you're Aaron Judge, what do you say to Paul Goldschmidt? What's he got?
He's got a home run ball.
He's got a home run ball.
I used to tell people all the time, when I would take right field. And
Let's go, chat. 2-1 Goldschmidt.
Ahead of me. I had to sprint in there and get ready to hit because I felt like I was leading off because it's not like they were working counts. She would swing at the first pitch all the time.
Yeah, but the one thing is you were practicing your swing all the time in the outfield, so you were ready.
You know what? You got to get mentally ready whenever you can. Sometimes you have
How we
to do
doing,
in right
chat?
field between pitches.
Sometimes?
Let's bring in Meredith Moragovich.
Meredith, how are you?
Think about leading off for the first time in his career.
Guys, I think you'll like this. 1,930 games, never did it before. I asked him if he likes the idea of him being the leadoff hitter, and he just kind of smiled at me.
All right, yo, at least Blue's being consistent. He's like not giving the edges.
Worked to walk here in the second.
Lead off walk for Goldsmith. Let's go.
Aaron Boone will not hesitate to put him there in the future. But one thing he did say to me, he's going to treat it like he's in any other spot in the order. He's not going to put too much pressure on himself. He's just going to go out there and play, and obviously it worked.
Home run and a
Let's go, Belly.
Good leadoff hitter. Here is Cody.
Just get on, huh? Ah, had a play.
On the left side.
Nope.
Capper makes the play. All right, it's time for the Mohegan Sun team scouting report.
I'm kind of fucking tweaking now, chat. Not actually, but
Started off pretty well, and they're going to need them to lengthen this lineup. Delightful.
Let's go,
I don't know about this comment. They had their 12th defensive runs saved and 12th outs above average, and I thought the defense was going to get better with Belly going to center, Judge to right, Goldie. That hasn't shown, and throwing and showing.
dude, it really just the freed errors annoying. Volpe's
be on
fine.
this roster. Warren, Hedrick, Gomez, Yarbrough, and Carrasco, and here they are. They're going to have to contribute.
Now, Joe's last scouting report there was an homage to the great Walt Frazier, throwing and showing, and the reason we did that today is Walt's 80th birthday. So happy birthday, Clyde.
Wow. Still wearing the silk.
Oh, yes. And we did The Kids Are All Right for You, music.
I was going to say that's a music title, right?
Yeah.
Bro, my yes feed looks so HD right now.
You had
It's
a chance to white that out. You didn't like that. A couple errors. That was the name of a group, too. Delight.
Let's go, Cap. Good to see you again. Ground ball left side. This could be two. Nah, hustle, Judge. Safe. Bad throw.
By Hoskins. But Judge will stay at first.
Turang had the shoulder issue at the end of spring training and was just DHing, and part of it was they weren't.
Yeah,
sure
Babbitt's
if they were
definitely just
gonna
fucking
play
around.
Ortiz at short, or they were going to play Bryce Turang. And
What up, chat? You just joined in again. Pleasure having you here, yo. Love you all. Unless the Yankees lose, it's your fucking fault.
Doesn't get a lot on this throw. Good job, Goldie, getting into him a little bit. Get some shoulder.
Let's go, Jazz. Jazz, give me something here. Get on, baby.
Chisholm.
Okay, like that swing.
Big swing.
Yo, all right. Honestly, shout out this umpire. He's being fair. He's not calling edges. Let's pitch next.
1-2.
Really good sweeper there, and you can see why Nestor can be so tough on left-handers. Left-handers really struggled with 204, 530 OPS. I mean, he dominated.
And you always got to realize he can change that arm.
That could get down. Get down, ball. Be trouble. Down. Nice, Jazz. That a boy. Goldie third. Judge third. Excuse me. Nice. Let's go. Awesome. 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 And Jazz went to second. Give him a double. They won't. That'll be advancement on the throw. But that's awesome. Let's go, Jazz. Off a lefty. 2 strikes. That is good shit, chat. That is awesome. That's a W right there.
Aaron Judge is in motion, so he's pretty much going to cruise into
W's in the chat, yo. That's awesome. 2 strikes against the lefty, opposite field, and advance to second. There's no way to give him a double on that, obviously. But hell, maybe the scorer will be sleeping and does. That'd be freaking crap. No. I don't need any more nicotine. It's okay. Oh man. Let's go, Volpe. All right, here's our 5-hitter, yo.
Now, you see the shape of Chisholm's bat.
Yeah, look at that. It's a squared off thing.
Well, it's actually a little bit lower than the barrel.
That's interesting.
The Yankee...
I bet my dad's home watching right now. It's like, it's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Whatever happened to just playing ball? You know my dad hates, and a lot of you may agree with this, but he hates the flared glove, which I do myself ever since high school. Like all my, and I only have one A2000 now. You guys have seen it, but I always flared all my gloves, and he's convinced that's like a large reason for like the massive defensive decline in baseball is the flared gloves. All right, 2-1 on Volpe. Second and third, 2 dead.
But it is amazing what they could find out. I mean, they just, every single, if you look at all of his bats, all the marks from baseballs were right above the label, not on the barrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna read an article on that. I think there's got to be like a Fangraphs article on it or something.
Well, it just goes
It's a ball vault. Don't do. I hate that fucking shit. I don't like the not taking a pitch. That's that's fine. I don't like the movement to first. It's like, please send me to first. Please take the bat in my hands. Like
Chisholm given a single, he moves to second on the throw.
It's a ball. It's a ball.
3-2.
Chat, I love the motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about, baby.
7-3.
Bro, I think Volpe might be like just going off of like reaction and how I feel inside when he goes deep. He might be like my second favorite Yankee behind Judge, honestly. Like his homers just fucking hit, dog. That's huge.
Again, you just hope if you're Aaron Boone, that's
3-run bomb. Let's go. Let me get this clip. That's fucking awesome.
to set up for a really
Holy shit. That's awesome, Volpe. You're a dog. That's really, really good. That's really good, chat. That is fucking... I can't even begin to get into... I will. But I probably can't properly...
And Austin Wells takes a strike.
I don't know.
The Yankees have struck 5 home runs.
I'm looking for a synonym that sounds smarter than just explain, but...
didn't quite get there, Joe. And when it's up in the strike zone, you can see it a little bit better.
If Volpe is fucking doing this shit this year, man, which we'll see. Obviously, we've seen him get off to a nice start and have streaks. So this ultimately for now doesn't mean nothing.
Stays through it, gets just enough.
Long term for now. Like that's fucking amazing, dude. That is awesome. Look at stuff on Yanks Ave. A 3-run bomb, dude, and a big one. Let me make sure this audio doesn't get all screwed up. God, I almost called him both that Wells.
Yeah, so he had thrown him a number of fastballs and cutters in, and
that is awesome.
When you throw
Oh fuck! I almost posted the ball from before. Damn, I'm like rusty with Yanks Ave. Holy shit!
You got him spit up, and all of a sudden it's on his barrel, and it's dangerous. You often wonder why you don't try to backdoor something, because that front hip is probably leaking a little bit, and you run the cutter right into his barrel.
And there's a walk to Wells. What a rough afternoon.
Yeah, poor Nestor, man.
Yeah, this has just been nothing but an unbelievable nightmare.
I fucking love Volpe, man.
Cortez since pitch 1. Finally, the bullpen.
And a big thing of it, man, is just it's the homegrown factor, obviously, because like Wells gets it too. Volpe more, but like
there's Pablo Reyes.
Because of that, by default, he's such a Yankee. Damn, I'm losing my voice and shit. You know what sucks, by the way? I was fucking like sick or whatever a couple weeks ago, and it's fine. Like, it was a couple days, whatever, like throat soreness. But like I was coughing so much that like I like actually scratched my throat, so like I still have throat pain
right now. It's 37.8.
It's like almost going away, but like not fully yet. All right, yo, good inning. 7-3 Yanks. Volpe 3-run bomb. I'm still waiting for the clip to go up. It's starting to annoy me.
Saturday afternoon, Anthony Volpe, the Yankees' 5th home run of the game. It's only 2 innings long.
Yeah, word. We're only through 2 innings.
The business of sports, where every move is strategic.
All right, hold on.
Fiercely competitive. Join Cohn Resnick as top industry executives open their playbooks with insights to put your business at the forefront. Welcome to the business of sports.
Dude, and Volpe fucking kind of pimped that shit. Dude, Volpe did a very almost Jeter-esque bat flip on that. Early Jeter, like 90s Jeter. Only 90s Jeter. Maybe sometimes that, obviously, I'm not aware of in the 2000s, but I feel like mostly you go back and watch highlights of early Jeter. A lot of you will know what I'm talking about. Like, he hits it, and then it's almost like a backswing bat flip toss. That was fucking sick. You know what I'm talking about? Go watch the clip. I just put it up on Yanks Ave if you didn't see it. Not as much as I initially thought, but it was cool. Jeter fucking, you guys know what I'm talking about? There was home runs from the 90s that like, after his obviously two-handed swing, it would be like almost like a bat fucking spike on the backswing as his bat flip when he would pull a homer. You know what I'm talking about? Volpe didn't so much do that, but it was still just cool. It was like similar deal, but he like kind of more so tossed it rather than spiked it. Either way, that's awesome. Dude, that was sick. Holy shit. Wait, I gotta post it on Facebook. I gotta post it on Facebook, chat. Yes, yes, yes.
No.
Let's go, yo.
We're just keeping tabs on our rivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that
And there will
Whew.
That's all they had.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what up, William? Good to see you, bro.
Not our kids.
Yeah, we got a lot of game left still. I was only through 2 innings, but yeah, fucking 7-3. This is insane.
possibilities. You can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com. Booking.com.
Yeah, facts now. No Volpe to lead off. Keep him there. We're not at 5, but just keep him out of lead off, and I like him bottom 3rd. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, Nestor's got to be done, right? What's the over-under on? Oh, my God. Probably some sort of let's go, like 1 per inning. So over 162 games, like whatever 9 times 162 is at the least. Oh, my God. Way more. Way more. Anyways, yo, Nestor's got to be done. And, yo, if you're in here, if you don't mind, you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. We're doing these every single watch party. And reminder, get Huel, Code Yanks Ave, or scan the QR code. 30, how many? 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamin and minerals.
Oh, you'll be next.
Oh shit, let me fix box score.
0-2.
Oh, we good now?
Up here, how much elbow room is up here now?
I think we're good. 0-2 on Hoskins. Yeah, we're
School, and you wonder, how people's off season went, how their summer went. Michael walked into skin and bones today, dropped all kinds of weight. We got room to spare.
Yeah, Michael has been looking good. I saw his pictures.
Extra 30 pounds that was crowding you out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He must have went through a total transformation because he's off the TV now. They got to get him on, yes, by the way. Like, why is there not a simulcast? And I really don't love, what's it? Don Hahn and Peter, Don Hahn and Rosenberg.
That's the first one of the year.
And it's a shame. I think they're missing K. But anyways, like, even that, like, put that on fucking nice Freed. We need a 1, 2, 3 from Freed here. But anyways, what's up, Cap? Put that. There should be a simulcast of either that or preferably K's 1 to 3. Unless K is just kind of like overdoing TV, and that's fine. Like, he does a lot of shit, and being on TV is more than radio. Because radio you could theoretically just do in your pajamas if you wanted to. And I'm sure he's doing the show every day from home. If I had to guess. Actually, no, he might be in the studio. I don't know. Either way, get a simulcast of one of those 2 shows on Yes.
Max Fried.
I haven't listened to Evan and Tiki honestly more than ESPN, which I'll usually do WFA. My thing was always back when the K show was K and the normal K show.
Sweepy, no sweepy.
Yeah.
I'd be WFAN for everything but afternoon drive. The K show, the true K show, K, Don, and Peter. Like Peter annoys me, but he has his place on the show back then, and like that was amazing. I listened to them in 3 o'clock, and then everything else WFAN.
In front of the plate, and then ran into the
but I've been doing
territory, so it was
Evan and Tiki
automatically
recently.
out. The put out goes to Austin Wells.
They're good. They're solid. Tiki doesn't honestly know enough ball, but Evan knows so much ball
all the time because
that
I
it's
would
okay.
ask him, he really hit lefties well. And he said, I look at the
I'm getting
breaking
the
ball, the one right at me.
Volpe homer up on you.
And I just looked at that last pitch, so that one was right at him. What he can swing at it, but it worked for Cap.
I guess he never bailed out.
Golly.
No wonder his back hurt all the time.
One at me, I'm hitting the deck. I'm not waiting for it to break.
Wait, how did that runner get on? I'm fucking slacking, dude. How did that runner get on, chat?
Joe, you talked about Fried having 7 pitches, and in this last inning and a half, he's starting to lose that breaking ball. You just got to go away from it for a while. Or you just keep on working it because it's such an important pitch for him.
Well, you try to put it in situations where he won't get hurt, kind of like the first pitch to South Ridley, right? And sometimes you could change.
Hit by pitch, goddamn.
The sweeper has struggled a little bit. Maybe go to the curveball a little bit more and see if you find it later. That's the thing about pitching. When you have so many different pitches, you're not going to have all 7 when you walk out of that bullpen. You're going to have to bring some of them along.
But why is my YouTube fucking tweaking right now? I'm like trying to edit out that initial ball where the ball strike.
That's his bread and butter, but his
I recorded and it's like not fucking letting me.
Improved. And if you look at, he's added the sweeper, he's added the cutter. Again, as a catcher, you don't have enough fingers, right? You start to run out. So that's why we need pitch comp.
Sounds like a broken bat. Ground ball. Reyes goes to second.
Oh!
They just get the
word,
force.
hopefully.
Tell you what, I thought he was going to be safe.
Yeah,
there.
me
It
too,
looked like
yo.
he jammed himself a little bit. The way he's limping off the field.
Something about Reyes looks
Kinda slowed up when he
funky.
slid.
I'm not
Kinda
gonna
reminded me of
lie.
Paul
Slash
Leo.
funny.
He
He
used
was
to
sick
slide,
shit.
he wasn't very good at it.
Volpe 3-run bomb, YouTube short.
This is a jam shot. Reyes takes a
Not gonna post like
chance
every little
to
fucking
get
run
rid
on,
of
but
that
obviously
strong
homers and like
throw
cool
across the
shit.
diamond, but does get
I'm gonna
the
post
out.
on,
And again, I think you're right, Joey.
Shorts.
Kind of jammed that back ankle as he.
How do you do that?
That way,
sometimes
as you guys know, I don't do
can actually
highlights for
scrape,
losses.
You know that ankle bone when you slide.
Oh, somebody donated? Oh, hold up.
Feel good. Wow, we talked about
One
Freed's
sec.
move, and there it was.
Anyways, that way I always have like highlights
Almost
from
got Mitchell at
individual
first
moments,
base.
no matter what.
Also on that side, it looked like he caught his knee under him as well.
We're not losing today, obviously. But just 1 sec, Adam.
Here's the thing: when you're a base stealer, a lot of times you don't slide feet first. You slide a lot head first, and that play running into second, you're not going to slide.
Adam,
head
you're
first.
fucking
So
awesome, dude. Adam says in a
something
$20
that's
super chat,
normal
always
for
supporting like
base
crazy,
stealers.
bro. You don't fucking have to do that, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Adam. Says, Dan, is there any chance you can get an interview with Boone on your channel? Not in the cards, nah. I mean, I should say not in the cards,
It
but
almost looks like he hurts his growing a little bit the way it stretches out.
I don't have much
So,
interest.
yeah.
I mean, if you're saying that because of like, obviously I work for John Boy and
See if he
stuff,
makes
and
it out to right field.
you know they've had a long relationship with Boone, and Boone's awesome. He follows Yanks Ave and shit.
Ortiz will stop at second.
And I think I know Jimmy and Jake, I think asked if they knew who I was. I think.
A little fastball right
And I believe the answer was he didn't know me, but like, he knows of me at least. I will say I'm not a huge interview guy,
Especially up in the strike zone.
and that's something I've kind of like.
One of those cutters that
Now, if it's something I want to do,
don't-
I
you
would
know,
do it
take
even
a
if I'm
little
nervous
bit
about
off,
it. But
try
just
to
in
get it
general,
off the
like
barrel, and if it doesn't cut,
I'm in such a good spot of like Yanks Ave just me being a Yankee fan, bro. And like that's just, I literally put in the Instagram bio like Yankees fan. Like you watch the games together, bro. I fucking watch the games, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really do like. That's why I hate the word like content. You know, it's just I don't do content.
Now, Milwaukee
But
has
anyways,
3
Adam,
runs
you're
in
this
2
fucking
innings.
man.
Not all
Boone interview
obviously,
probably doesn't
but
happen, is what I'm getting at. But
Fried usually
stop
keeps you off
donating.
the
You were
board
fucking
since
awesome. Thank you so much,
2020.
dude. And good to see you again.
There
I know
are
I think you're in here
pitchers
today.
baseball with
I
a
think I saw you.
sub-3 ERA and 90
Adam,
games started.
now let me
Fried,
ask.
Burns, and Wheeler.
Do you think Fried's the worst pitcher of all time now, or
2-0.
good to see you again, pal?
yeah,
But I
he's
know that's what you're
struggling
thinking.
to find his off-speed stuff. And he
Yeah,
had it
put
the
on
first inning, and all of a sudden it's kind of
Some
left
chop
him. And
stick.
you got to
Cherry
find it, 'cause
flavor.
you can't just throw heaters for strikes to big league hitters. They're going to hurt you.
That was really, I think, the first change.
Then I have to like wipe it off.
Really
Otherwise, it looks like I have lipstick on.
to keep the ball down. It seems like everything he's throwing now.
Let's go, Fried. Am I acting too casual for a low-key fucking huge moment in this game, chat? This is a big moment.
Lofted into center field.
That's
Grisham.
caught. Let's go.
And that'll do it.
Let's go, chat.
No runs ahead and 2 men left. We played 2.5.
Is anybody cracking one open right now, by the way? It is Saturday, after all. And it's America. Sorry, I fucking love saying that. Why did I click on that ad? I know why. Because I want to get that blue screen off my shit. I gotta make sure I click live on the MLB TV, because I might be delayed. Ugh. I have a fucking IHOP set of pancakes in my head right now. What the hell, chat? Alright, let me pull you guys up and see what yo, 4:45 in here. Get the frick out. It's awesome. Adam, thanks again, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Dang, get Chinese. No, I'm not getting Chinese. Somebody brought up Chinese the other day, dude. We'll establish rules at some point with the Chinese. And for those unaware or out of the loop from last year, it was like a thing. If the Yankees were like really down or like on a losing streak, I would get Chinese because I really didn't. I like Chinese a lot, but like, it eliminates the next day. Like if I ate Chinese today, Sunday, March 30th is not on the calendar anymore because you're just a fucking meatball all day. Is Jama gonna have weekly? I'm not sure, Joseph. I'm not sure, but he was on yesterday. Or last week. And somebody's asking how they do that. It's like a contract thing, which is fucking sick. I don't know if it's back in play this year. I mean, I can find out. I'm sure they'll announce it soon, or if that was just like a one-off. But I like Boone a lot, man. And yeah, shout out my guy Morgan moderating in the chat. Appreciate you, dog. Morgan's the fucking man. I think yes, I just answered. You know about school, all right? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Derek, I am. I was thinking about getting cable again. Because usually that's always my preference. But MLB TV has fixed their shit with like, they're pretty... up to date in terms of like live pitching. I think I just can't watch games on like God forbid you watching the Yes app or any really streaming. It's just annoying. So if I were to get cable, it wouldn't like I have the cable because my dad has like the DirecTV streaming, but that's that's not what I'm talking about. I would need true cable and I'd have it set up over here because that's like the quickest thing. But for Yanks Ave, I have multiple screens going anyways. Like I have like this one going right now that I'm recording Yanks Ave clips off of. And then I have the one out there that I'm recording the YouTube stream for, like the YouTube straight, not the stream, the highlights, which is a straight shoot recording. So it's like I already have like the game on already with a pretty decent up to the minute live pitch thing. That's why I haven't gotten cable the last couple years. But I thought about it. Cable's also nice to have, just for like switching channels and shit, man. Like having a fucking remote. Like I miss that. And just like having the TV on. You never like for streaming, it's like you don't ever really just have the TV on. You know what I mean? It's like if you're gonna watch something, you'll watch something. And yeah, everything's at your fingertips. Word. I don't like that honestly. That's a supplemental reason. Let's go, Jason. How about Jason does? Oh, he walked. I do kind of like. Honestly, I like everything about the platoon they're doing today now. I know I was fine with it before, but I was just more so. It just felt like a little much, but fine. Game 2, you're doing the strict platoon bet. One thing I actually really did like, I just like the idea of like game 2, Jason is DHing. Like, okay, word.
Yeah.
It's obviously the main thing to keep his bat in the lineup.
Leadoff hitters just trying to start it off. Unlike today.
Hey, through 2 games, Jason is a left fielder / DH. I am like totally cool with that. And now he walks again. Let's go. He's not even. I guess they are voice cracks, but it's just like I've lost my voice.
Yeah, that's 1. Boom, that's 2. The lefty Bellinger.
Yo, holy shit. Damn, there's more super chats. Holy crap, bro. I'm gonna turn these off. It's fucking awesome. But like, you guys don't have to donate to me for real. Ryan Davis says my brother was at the open day game. That's awesome. I was thinking about going to just a random April game. We'll see. And then I'll obviously let you guys know that there won't be a watch party that day, because otherwise there'll always be watch parties. Outside of my plan is 1 game a weekend. This weekend, opening weekend's obviously an exception, but you'll know is kind of my main thing. You guys are gonna know well ahead of time when I'm streaming, when I'm not, but assume I am all the time. Joe Knott sends in a $5 super chat. What up, Joe? Good to see you again. Says, let's have a great 2025 Yanks. Thanks for being us together, Dan. Love this fam, dude. Fuck yeah, man. And again, thank you guys. This is like this is just my whole day. I love this shit. And Ryan Davis sends in another super chat, dude. Holy shit, bro. $25 is crazy, man. I will answer your question like for the most part. I guess I am attitude of it sometimes, but you don't have to send that in for me to answer, right? Thank you so much, dude. $25. That's nuts. Did you watch any March Madness yesterday? I was hoping the Yankees draft some of my Vols in the 2025 draft, or maybe get Logan Gilbert from the Mets. Yo, I'm like so out of loop on college sports. Like, and I want to watch March Madness. The problem is, and this is probably my issue with any of the sports I don't watch. Like, I need to have a team. I kind of realized. Now I could bet on it, and then I have a team, and I always usually do money line for that reason. But anyways, no, I'm so out of loop on like college sports, even like college football. Like, I want to like college football. Ocean County College, they don't fucking ever play on TV football. Otherwise, maybe I'd get a jersey and get into that. But like, I don't have a team in college football because I didn't go to college really. Not really. I went for a month and see ya. But same with like college basketball. No. So I don't even know when you say like my Vols. I think honestly, I couldn't tell you what school that is. Like my Vols. I honestly don't know. But yeah. So no, I haven't watched March Madness, but I kind of like wish I was into it because it's awesome. Like I love, especially like the beginning of March Madness. I get hyped like just because I love the vibe of everybody. Like it's a collective. Wait, is this lineup been up the whole time? My bad. Sorry, box score hasn't been up. I love the vibe of like opening day, obviously, but like football week 1, beginning of March Madness. Like when sports are just fucking buzzing, dude. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So in a weird way, like I do like March Madness, but I don't ever watch it. But I want to. Thanks again, dude. You're the man. All right, here we go, yo. What's the deal? We yeah, we're hitting. Is it Grisham then top? Yeah, Grisham then top, yo. Let's go. Kick back and relax, Chad. We got a lot of baseball. Bottom of the 3rd. We got a lot of baseball, yo. This is what I'm talking about. This is how it used to be before the damn pitch clock, bro.
Different angles. They have 4 lefties in their bullpen.
and I'm going to repeat something I've said a million times. Just in case new viewers, I just want to make my thoughts always clear. Pitch clock, biggest W of Rob Manfred's career, and really one of the like top 5 probably for baseball commissioners ever. Like that almost could clean the slate for Rob Manfred's, you know, the way he's perceived long term. Anyways, like it's a W for the game is what I'm getting at. I don't like it because I miss like when games were slower paced. Not even slower paced. And the pacing I like actually. It's just the time. I hate 2.5 hour games. I like, dude, give me. Oh! Nice, baby. Let's go! Yeah, the Jason walk. Yeah, word. I told you. So they went to the bullpen. I always do that. I was like fucking wondering where we're at. And that was after I saw Jason walk. Dude, let's go. I'm not going to say pay attention to Grisham this year. You know, fucking no. Pay attention to Grisham. Like, Grisham low-key can hit. We'll see if he does, but I'm starting to sound like a fucking 13-year-old with the way my voice is acting up. But, anyways, I like that this is like we are only in the 3rd inning. This is real. This is Saturday afternoon baseball. All right, yo, this is a big spot though. Time to lock in. As in, put my fucking feet up. Top of the lineup too, baby. Let's go. Little inside. First bad call given the zone today. Oh no, there's a coffee stain on my shoe.
2 months of the season, he was closer to the player that everyone expects him to be.
Sorry, I get
in the
comfortable.
first 4 months of the season.
Let's go, Gold.
Very good spring training for the Yankees.
Gold. That's how. See now, that's probably what I'm gonna call him this year. We'll see, but like, that's how nicknames are formed. Yeah. And Goldie always sounded a little too Nickelodeon for me, you know.
That's his 32nd home run in
But here we go.
138 games against
I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Only Andrew McCutchen has more with 40.
I know a lot of people in Milwaukee were happy to see him move out of the National League Central.
There's certain players that just
kill you.
Yeah,
That's a cool shot,
beat
bro.
up on certain teams.
I want to judge the dugout, packed crowd in the back. Heads up, dude! Motherfucker. God damn.
As Goldschmidt gets hit.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that shit. You hear the crowd? That's cool. What's this guy's deal? Thomas.
On his hand or this hit the elbow?
Little fucking lefty. Oh my god, dude.
Hit the hand.
He must have a wrist guard on. You kind of did hear more of a clink rather than a thud. Yep. Evo shield.
Like a little wrist guard there.
Code Yank said, no, I was kidding.
It almost ripped it off.
Dude, that's fucking... That is modern technology,
the
folks.
forearm more than the hand, which is always
Good shit.
good.
No problem. That probably felt good, honestly, all that shit he's got on his hand. Probably like a little 1 second massage. I'm gonna get a massage soon. Like an actual fucking like somebody like almost like a borderline chiropractor thing for my back. My back's been getting fucked up lately, yo. Besides that, I'm like, you know, I feel like a 24-year-old entering his prime. Not in regards to my back, though. Nope. Yo, so we got bases loaded for Belly up now. Now, this is a lefty-lefty matchup. Bellinger's worse against lefties, but not, you know. He's still a capable hitter against lefties. Judge on deck, and there's nobody out, bases loaded. So really just no DP here, yo, and we're chilling.
Do a lot of pitches. In all likelihood, they probably would stay away from using him today if it's a save situation.
It's a good pitch.
So I was talking to the Milwaukee broadcasters, and Devin struggled with
Look at Judge.
And the crowd started booing after a 17th pitch.
Yo, I will say, obviously I prefer it not to be there at all, but it is. The new Star Insurance thing is nice. An improvement. Nicer than last year, for sure. Just it says Star, instead of like Star Insurance fucking with like a contract under it.
He's so glad to get that first one under his belt.
Let's go, Belly. Hey, give me a sack fly. That's what you done opening day. That's nice.
Throwing against your ex-teammates.
Ripped. Let's go. Oh, I thought he said fair. My bad. I didn't see his left hand. I thought he said fair ball.
Right down the line.
All good, yo.
Going over the bag.
Well, if you watch Cody Bellinger,
Yo, word. Everything's synced. Or box scores like properly cropped and shit. That's
and
good.
you know, it's all a timing thing. But by opening up a little bit, it allows him.
That
to
umpire,
really
that man was
inside
ready
pitch.
for fucking baseball season.
Really easy.
Dude, 2-strike hitting, amazing. He's gonna get in. That's an RBS single. Way to beat, Belly. Hey, a fucking head first slide. Yo, if we were playing franchise mode, I'd be tweaking right now. But maybe that'll adjust the way I view it.
A lot of times, though,
For context, real quick, I cannot stand that like it's automatically making me slide headfirst into first base on like ground balls and MLB The Show on our franchise streams, which we're still doing, by the way. But now maybe I'll feel better about it. That was fucking cool. I mean, obviously there it made sense. Good shit, Belly. And yo, that is something we saw in spring. That is something I'm very pumped for with Bellinger. Is motherfucker can like he gets shit or like he gets shit done with 2 strikes, and that's obvious by his K rate. It's only around 15% the last couple of years. But you saw it in spring training. He was like very productive with 2 strikes.
You've given away that outside part of the plate where he really.
All right, let's go, Cat.
There with his hands in his shoulder, but the front hip kind of leaves, which really opens him up for the inside pitch. But you saw on that swing right there, still able to cover the outside pitch.
Bases loaded for Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Cat. I get his Bellinger single up real quick.
Scored in the second. The athletic trainer of the Brewers came out to check on Thomas, see if he was okay after being hit by the comebacker. He remains in the game.
Every run scoring post for Yanks to add, by the way, is going to be in all caps. That's just kind of how I do
For
it.
a knockout punch here. I mean, you've got a 5-run lead, bases loaded, nobody out with the meat of your order up. So this is an opportunity for the Yankees to really, really take big command of this game.
Ball. Good call, Blue. Honestly, I'm going to say this. I think this is a good umpire.
First game ever in the big leagues. I mean, it's one.
All right, so like that, for example, that's not going to go up as like a YouTube short highlight. But it was pretty freaking awesome. God damn. Need a fucking Halls.
High fly ball, left field, Julio back, track, wall.
This is fucking incredible, chat. This is incredible. Oh yeah. Yes. 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 And I won't lie and say I couldn't give a shit about the Grand Slam. 2 home runs. Yes, 2 home runs now in 2 games for Judge. Get ready for 70. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta get this clip up. That was fucking fantastic.
The wiggle room might be a walk.
It is so much fun. And
chat.
Situations like you said, Joe, the wiggle room might have been giving up 1 with a walk instead of 4 in 1 swing of the bat. You go 4 runs.
Who was it? Buck Showalter walked Barry Bonds with the base loaded. There was an open base after he home.
Yeah.
But instead you give up 4.
Oh yeah, baby. Curtain call.
See some of these swings by Jazz. He's trying to get in on this party.
Where's my fucking Judge home run?
Yeah, he really does. And you see Aaron Judge, it didn't take long for the first
I need to airdrop this shit, motherfucker.
That's why you could never make anything in spring training.
Oh, I dropped it to my AirPod.
Spring training. And then you look at Jackson Churio, almost hit 500.
Come on, I need this fucking clip, son of a bitch.
Times opening day.
Oh, Chad. Wonderful things are coming. Wonderful things.
The Yankees have 6 home
This
runs.
is fucking incredible. Ah. All right, here we go.
Still 1 and 2 on Chisholm.
I've seen a lot of balls up in the strike zone that these hitters are ready and beating them to the punch. And this ball will obviously, Aaron Judge, when he elevates it and hits it hard, it's gone.
Oh my God.
Well, Judge won the MVP last year, finished with 58 home runs, and he had a very un-Judge-like March and April. Really got off to a terrible start.
Everything is proceeding as I foresee.
2 home runs and 5 ribbies in this game alone.
High fly ball!
Right field. There it goes. They keep on doing it. See ya. A home run for Chisholm. The 7th home run for the Yankees. A 13-3 lead.
Chat, what we should all be doing right now is recognizing how good everything is and how good life is, and just that we are grateful to be on this earth. Whoever the hell created us, fucking thank you. And I have some ideas, but I don't want to, you believe what you want to believe.
Home run barrage. Well, he did. He got a ball right down the middle of the plate. 442 feet later. Jazz Chisholm gets his first home run.
Connor Thomas, welcome to the major league moment.
Okay.
In Milwaukee's bullpen.
Yo, wait, what was that? What's the score? It's fucking 13-3 right now, yo.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this in a game.
And chat, I'm gonna get to you guys in a moment. I just gotta fucking appreciate this.
There was 10-run rule in that game.
Well, we got to get through the fifth.
I mean, I remember one time I was having what I thought was a poor day behind home plate. The pitchers were giving up a lot of runs. And I went to Mel Stoudemire.
Wait, so is that back? Yeah, that was back to back, dog.
I went to Mel Stoudemire in the dugout and I said, why don't you change my fingers?
Chat, again, Morgan.
Maybe it's me.
I'm gonna I just gotta take a minute to do this shit and just fucking enjoy this amazingness right now. If I go a bit without checking the chat, just know I am gonna get back to you guys. Like, trust me. So if people are wondering, don't think I'm ignoring you.
It's the first out of the inning.
Anybody asked that, Morgan. Morgan's my fucking moderator, by the way. My guy, my fucking moderator in the chat, though. Shout out to him.
Right there.
This is amazing.
I mean, that's his first big league K. He's not throwing the ball in. Wow.
You know, to amplify what a difference a year makes. We told you about the struggles that Judge had early last year. He had 6 RBIs in his first 15 games. He has 5 RBIs in 3 innings in Game 2 this year.
I better. Do your thing, Cap. I need the suit after the game now. And then I'm going to Men's Warehouse tonight.
Believe me, as a player, you can remember.
I'll get the fucking same thing he's wearing post-game today. I'm serious. I'll wear it on stream Sunday. If he's not wearing a suit, the season's over then. Just kidding, Chad. I fucking love you. Let's vibe for a moment.
Big double on opening day, and then a huge day so far today for Aaron Judge.
The 0-2 fouled away by Wells.
You have players that I believe can talk themselves into being, oh, I'm not a good hitter anymore.
Somebody just tweeted at me that is fucking hype. Said, all business for our GOAT.
Managing Aaron Judge the short time I did, he had so much belief in himself, even when other people didn't.
Yeah.
Necessarily was his work at this level. He struggled.
That's cool. This is new, right? My boy Earl on Twitter tweeted out saying, why is the MLB patch on the back of Judge's jersey gold? And I'll fix the box score in a second. I know it's improperly cropped. Why is the MLB patch on the back of Judge's jersey gold? Relax, chat. Are they doing? And then somebody said all the major award winners from last year have it. Heel will also have one. So if you want an award like MVP, Rookie of the Year, Cy Young, yeah, there it is. Oh, that's cool. So look at that. Judge's the patch back here. This on Judge's jersey and award winners from last year is gold. That's fucking awesome. You know, MLB has been doing some cool shit with that kind of thing lately. And yo, like the MLB debut patch, that's cool. The postseason patches, they've had their shit on. As in, like, they've done well. Like, that's been good. They brought him back. So, you know, credit where it's due. I gotta put that. I gotta get that up as a YouTube short.
June of 1939 at Philadelphia, and then July of 2007 against the White Sox.
Oh, dude, the Judge Grand Slam.
Michael, you're the only one to see both those games. I didn't see any of them. Paul didn't see any of them. I guess one, Michael, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm thinking 1939, Joe.
Yeah. You saw the old black and white from it. That's what he was talking about.
Up the middle.
Yo, it's about to only be the 4th inning, yo. Kick back and relax, chat. Kick back and freaking relax.
They are smashing the baseball, especially that guy. Aaron Judge, a first inning home run and then a grand slam here in the 3rd. Yankees lead by 10.
Verizon and AT&T announced price hikes a total of 10 times in the past 2 years. Families can switch to T-Mobile and get all the benefits of their plans while saving 20%. T-Mobile blows the competition away.
Chat, I'm gonna tune into you guys in like 1 second. That's a lie. Probably like 26 seconds. Start counting.
The call center agents doing their best work with Zoom CX's AI
First Solutions. It empowers agents to deliver better customer experiences.
Here's to our team and Zoom CX's AI First Solutions.
That was fucking amazing. All right, yo, what's good? Chat, how the hell are you? I'm not going to ask if you guys are vibing because I know you are. But let's see, yo. Let's fucking see. Yo, holy... Wait, hold on. Let me adjust these fucking super chats, bro. I'm not even playing. I might fucking turn these things off. You guys are going crazy. Adam, don't send me any more freaking money, bro. You're insane. Adam sends a $20 super chat. I fucking love you, dude. You're my guy. Like, you're a guy. Without you don't send me any fucking more money. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. Says Dan, I was visiting my mom last week in North Jersey and some jerk rammed into my bumper in Fort Lee. It must be one of the worst towns in NJ. This girl I know lives in Fort Lee. I have never been to Fort Lee. I know it exists. That's what, yeah, in Jersey. I'm sorry that happened to you, Adam. But at least there's just something in your bumper. And dude, do you know what I would fucking look at that like? And this is like just delusional optimist shit, which I obviously truly am, but like if I got hit, and it was just like a bumper thing. Now, obviously, if you, knock on wood, would have passed away in that event, that's different. But, and I don't even believe everything happens for a reason. But like, for all you know, bro, like if you didn't get knocked into that bumper, you would have fucking accidentally 20 minutes from then ran a stop sign, and some fucking drunk driver fucking nails you, and boom, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Like that delay in your day must have been, but the way I see, you know what I'm saying? That's how I would have thought about it. That's why I never rush for a train, chat. If I see the fucking train, like the Hoboken train for 33rd Street's leaving in like 0 minutes, it says something, which means it's about to go, I will not pick up my pace. I will be on the train I'm supposed to be on. Anyways, Adam, you're the man. Appreciate you. Fucking JXV88 since the super chat says, "Are we being frank, dude?" This is. That's the thing with these watch parties. I gotta make sure, like for my own sake, is like before when I was just like, kind of like, nah, I take it in, like taking a moment, like I'm appreciating it. Like, this is incredible right now, dude. And thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Nell, my boy, says this is for Sloke. I'm sure he's heated.
Seattle's the only team that never beat him in the World Series. Tampa.
I'm sure a lot of Mets fans are, but hey. I care really about the downfall of one motherfucker, and that's Juan Soto. And I'll do that every single day. I'm going to hate watch tonight, too. I will admit, like, I kind of, like, yesterday when I was watching the game, now this does not apply to Juan Soto at all. I truly am rooting for his downfall. And yes, in a psychotic way. Like, oh my god, dude. It's just sports. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's why I can say this shit. It's just sports. It's all contained. But anyways, I had to like remind myself last night, like, that I do want the Mets to lose.
They ended up losing to St. Louis.
It still doesn't feel like natural. Now, I never fucking like, no, I do even root for the Mets, yo. Like, back in the day. Not anymore. Because part of Soto's downfall is, I'm not, you're good, Rays. We're up by 10. Part of the Soto downfall is like, oh my god, like I won't lie, like fucking they missed the playoffs. Like, that's amazing. And we have to make it. And if we don't win the World Series in the end, like who gives a fuck about our season? But
You just hope you can knock it down and still have time.
yeah.
And it ricocheted out into
So like, no, I do want the Mets to lose. And I told Mets fans that then, yo, like this is what you want. Like the rivalry is real because of that motherfucker. Now I'm starting to cry over it. I really gotta put in the halls, yo. Goddamn. Box score, we chilling. Yeah, let's have Fried at least go. What does this count at? 62. He can maybe. Yeah, he can get. Yeah, he can get through 5. So that's kind of annoying, actually. That Rays had that error, but.
0-1 on Yelich. Yelich has walked and reached on a throwing error by Fried.
I'm not gonna stress about Fried's outing. Yeah, we're chilling. I mean, in the end, I do want him to get through 5. I do want him to get through 5. Oh, word. One of those runs was earned. Maybe that was retroactively. Possibly. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, we're chilling. Hey, shout out Huel, by the way. Actually, I might fucking. Yeah, I could use a Huel right now. Yo, Frosty the super chat says, "Damn, what the f did I wake up to? Are we on crack, bro? I know this is amazing, and we got so much game left too, bro. So like, what already has happened, we have another fucking near 3 times over or 2 times over coming. So you got a lot of game left, bro. That's the best, bro. Actually, for me, it's the worst now. It happened once last year. Good shit, Freed. 4th K. Who remembers the game in Baltimore? It may have been the... I don't want to call it the Ben Rice game because we lost, and that would make most people think Boston. But the game in Baltimore, that series at least, where Rice hit the go-ahead homer off Kimbrel, which gets forgotten about. It was awesome. But I overslept my fucking watch party. I woke up refreshed as hell too. I had it scheduled and everything like usual. And you guys were like obviously probably wondering what the hell I was. And like it was the 4th thing. I'm like, yo, I was just taking a nap. I had my alarm set and shit. I think I usually fall asleep to something on YouTube, so my phone probably died. I forget what it was. But no, back in the day, man, like Saturday especially, like whether you wake up late to the game or not, just waking up on a Saturday with Yankee baseball on later. Oh, or if you sleep late on a Saturday, like, or like any 1 o'clock game, but you sleep late and you wake up and it's like, all right, shit, fucking in 20 minutes there's a Yankee game. Amazing. Amazing. But anyway, let's go free. Shout out Hugh, by the way. Code Yanksav, 35 grams of protein, ready to drink meals. This is my second one of the day, and I will have a third one. That will accompany my dinner.
He said, I don't really have
the first two have really just been like.
But he takes a lot of pride in his left field, and he's
well, what I've eaten all day.
One of the big knocks on
I had a not almond croissant. Yeah, no, it's almond croissant.
Over last year, and he
coffee shop earlier. Ground ball left side, slow roller. Not Jazz. Reyes. Oh, dude, you're chilling. He probably wasn't getting there anyways. Although Contreras was running, he's not fast.
We'll see how that scored.
It's going to be an error, but that ball just hit on the collar of the grass and the dirt and came up on Reyes. You see him try to read it into an easy hop, and then it kind of came up to him.
Well, when you get a lot of weak contact and topped ball,
Code Yanksav. Yeah, Reyes is fucking kind of irritating me a little bit.
Runs okay, and he gets in between.
In this case, really just because I need Free to go 5. I don't need Free to go 5. His outing's already been fucked up enough, in part because of his own doing.
Tell you what, third base is such a tough position, and reading the baseball, the hops is so important.
Ground ball up the middle. I'm gonna kill myself. Volpe. Shit. Fuck. Well, that's got to be an unearned run, man. So this whole start now is just defined by bad defense, which I'm not worried about whatsoever. I mean, Reyes ain't gonna be starting playoff games, so. And his defense, I think, is supposed to be good. Brother, does he have one of those like old? Remember those caps that like those helmet caps from like 2014? That's what it looks like Reyes is wearing.
Just off the end of the glove of Volpe, not able to knock it down.
Yeah, he has to do that type of slide because if he lays all out, he's probably not going to get
that's funny, Morgan.
At first.
Dan, what's your like? What kind of drink is it? Well, this flavor was chocolate. They have an iced coffee flavor too, which I would drink right now, but I already had my AM caffeine earlier. Strawberry banana. I had the vanilla at the gym earlier. It's banging. And then just now is a chocolate, which the chocolate is my favorite flavor. I don't want to call it a protein shake, even though it has 35 grams of protein, but like protein shakes are fucking ass, bro. And the only ones that don't have like a lot of weird shit in them, and I'm okay off that. Huel though, it's delicious. It's truly delicious. At the very least, you can scan the QR code or whatever, and you go to the website and just like check them out. They got a bunch more. Like I got mixed back there. I got like other ready-to-eat meals. It's cool shit. All right, let's go Free. I mean, Free probably won't go through 5 now. I don't know what his pitch count is, but at this point, high-stress innings, quote-unquote, he's probably done after this inning. Nah, I shouldn't say that. He's 71 pitches. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, let's just...
Cody Bellinger playing really...
No, I won't pretend to be concerned about the lead at all right now. It's really just Fried's outing.
He hit like 11 balls all year over the outfielder's head.
Good crowd.
9 of them were to right field. Cody is way in left field. I actually think Trent is probably a little bit too deep.
He also sent me this. Nice shaker.
People are going to think it's my soapbox. He is like 5 miles an hour below.
Where's Darth Vader? Oh, here he is.
Velocity than the average hitter. And you have a ground ball pitcher.
Don't fuck around. Good pitch. Blue, okay, that's a bad call. That's a strike. That was a fucking strike. That's a bad call. I gotta take a leak. Probably should do a falls.
And a strike.
See, that four-seamer's 91.
Well, Fried still trying to find it. He does not.
I'm just saying, the way he does his
stuff.
Dude, I don't even want to like. Not saying he does have his ace stuff. Like that conversation kind of just like canceled out because of everything that's fucking happened. And one of those errors was his. So I'm not totally excusing him. It's no big deal. Pretty clearly, he's gonna have a great outing in his first start. Whatever. Who's warming up? Who we just see? Was that Brent Hedrick?
That the win stat.
Hedrick.
Not a big deal anymore.
Excuse me. Oh my. I'm starting to be a fucking filthy slot right now. I'm sorry.
This guy doesn't want to see 7 home runs hit, 13 runs put on the board, and he's not going to.
It is Saturday after all. Yo, I ate like a pig yesterday. Speaking of, I DoorDashed, I think, 4 fucking times yesterday, dude. We were at the football field for the JM football combine. I DoorDashed coffee. Because me and, you know Ryan Cohen, for those that watch JM Baseball, I won't go on and on about the story, but he came to Hoboken and we drove together to the football field. We were like kind of running late because the drive was longer than we thought it'd be. So I DoorDashed coffees to the field. Popped them up.
Popped up, going back. Chisholm and
that's a great fucking play. I gotta take a piss. Anyways, DoorDash that. We got pizza. There was no soda, so I had a fucking DoorDash and Pepsi Zeros. And then I DoorDashed It's Just Wings. And then to top it off, I DoorDashed, in addition to that, a McFlurry, mint Oreo McFlurry with hot fudge added. Good play, Jazz. I gotta take a leak.
Sure.
Oh, you should use OxyClean. I just gave really good advice about laundry.
Not just detergent?
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean. Am I an adult? It's not clean unless it's OxyClean. Use in every load.
TurboTax Free Edition. 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition.
Today at Denny's, buy 1 Slam and get a second one for only $1. Order the original Grand Slam or the All-American Slam and get another for just $1. All this for only $1. It's the best deal in America. For a limited time, only at Denny's.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
On Underdog, you can win money all season by selecting 2 or more of your favorite players. And you can win up to 1,000 times your entry.
Sign up, deposit, and get up to $1,000 in bonus credits. Download Underdog today.
Are you joking? You're joking. Tell me you're joking.
It's a little early for jokes, but here goes. This muffin goes on vacation. What's happening? You said joking 3 times, that's why I'm here. Anyway, this muffin.
Well, I was just excited about my new car.
New car? Oh, you don't need a joke. You need a J. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the coverage you need.
All right, I got a show, so. You forgot your toothbrush, Jimmy Fallon.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Yankees Baseball on the Ass is brought to you in part by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing. Tri-State Cadillac scoreboard. Yankees lead by 9, 13-4. Nice play by Josh Chisholm to end the top of the inning.
What up, chat?
Jason Dominguez leads off.
Yo, Morgan, I've been trying to get off that shit though with
twice today.
And I have been, but that's how I do everything, yo. It's like,
That's the one thing
in this
people
case,
talk
I
about.
was not eating,
Jazz, that he has great patience
like I
and why
eat like
he
shit a
would
lot of times, like fast food, like what I just explained with the DoorDashes before, which the DoorDash, that's a separate problem, but, anyways, I'll have a good week of eating, because I'm like, I'm gonna get on my shit, and it's usually on like a Sunday or Monday, and then I do, and I'm like, yo, I feel so much better, I look so much better, like my skin is just fucking in a way better spot, because of what I'm eating better, but because of that, yo, and then it's just like, I'll extend it then on Saturday after a week of eating well, or like, say I go a month without ripping the pen, and when I do rip the pen, it's like, I want to fucking rip the pen, you know what I'm saying?
Which I would think that would make him a better right-handed hitter. He would just go forward.
Let me get my shit. Are we all fucking propped up? Word. All right, yeah, we're chilling. How's the audio been, by the way?
And you see that kind of leg.
Morgan and whoever, you all can chime in. With my audio, I assume is good, but also like you guys go with the game audio. Let me know. I assume we're chilling. So we got bottom 4, 2-2-1 Jason, who's walked twice today, Chad. That's awesome. Dude, this umpire's been good. That's a good call. Fine, comma, not bad, Dan. Okay, thanks, William. I'm glad you're honest. Not a fantastic review, but an honest review. I appreciate that. Thank you. Food reminds me a lot of Jamie Moore. Terrible stuff. He does not have terrible stuff, bada bing. I know you're just playing. I think great call, but 2 strikes. He's getting walk happy.
Off-speed pitch away, just off the outside corner, and then.
Yeah, true now, huh? How about that?
I don't think you could make it better.
Dude, I really want to join a fucking league, like an actual baseball league. I just want to pitch though.
That corner.
See, the catcher said he nipped it. You didn't think he nipped it.
No, I thought that nipped just off the corner.
You never.
That wasn't a great call. I'm an awful call, but not a great call.
Every once in a while, I would just check. Is that on the corner? Just to make sure where the umpire is.
And you said it like that too, very calmly, right?
And I never got an answer. No, I was just off the corner. It was. Oh yeah, right on the corner.
You put your hands on your hips, get frustrated. That's what I used to love. You put your hands on your hips. But you had a theory. The more you argue,
Don't mind me, chat.
Well, they got used to it.
Kick back and
I don't
relax.
think it was an intentional thing. It just comes out.
You know what I think?
Judging
really
Wells.
With you? Danny Hurley. These guys would really,
This is a good ass booth, yo. Good ass booth.
He was great.
I'm like 95% comfortable. There's some slight adjusting to do, but I'm gonna trust the process. We're almost there.
It'd been great if Paul was
Oh
his
yeah.
assistant
Oh fuck, Jay.
basketball coach.
Holy shit.
Boy.
Oh my fucking god, this is nice.
Ready to go when the ball goes up, huh?
Good eye. Okay, Blue, you're starting to get a little fucking reckless, pal.
Three and one on Grisham. Struck out looking and singled and scored.
I like this time out there because I think he thought he had ball four, and you got to kind of.
I want to take a fucking
You
decongestion.
think you're
But
going first base. You got to lock in.
I don't think you should mix
I think
Sudafed
he would
and
get another
alcohol. But maybe I
fastball
don't know.
down.
Chopper.
3-2. Well, there's the walk.
Atta boy.
Pitches later.
Top chat. Goldschmidt. Is it? Well, that's Thomas kid still in.
He kind of set the tone on the first.
So another lefty, unless you're gonna go to the pen now. But dude, our shit's balanced as hell, man. Box scored good.
Home run too. Really got things going early.
Good catch by one of the lefties in the Milwaukee bullpen.
Didn't notice that.
You had a
live.
feeling,
Yeah.
right? We've seen this off too often.
Let's go, Goldie.
Goldschmidt.
Oh, there you go, I
home
called him
run,
Gold.
walk, hit by pitch. 1-0.
And he's only hit 30 home runs in like 135 games, 134 games against the Brewers. You get kind of used to it.
You know, we mentioned that, first base for the Yankees kind of been a black hole the last couple of years in terms of production. So that home run in the first inning, first time in 67 games a Yankee first baseman had a home run. Last one was DJ LeMahieu, hit a grand slam on July 31st. Last first baseman home run.
Michael, I don't do a lot
Call
of
blow.
games, but I have seen the last two home runs.
There you go. So it's you.
Yeah. Boy, were the players the young players so happy for DJ last year when he did that.
Now the record for the Yankees is 74 games from a first baseman not hitting a home run. That was in 1942 to 1943. Tommy Henrik hit the home run, and then Nick Etten hit it 74 games later. And this one is 67. And it's DJ
What up, chat?
Goldschmidt. That's in the live ball era since 1920.
Oh my god, there's a fire.
Yankees have gotten production out of leadoff spot. Wells a home run in the first inning.
Enough of
On
that
a big day.
Halls.
Goldschmidt today.
That was cute for a minute.
That one is
Duncan, baby.
right field line. It's a
Dude, Goldie's fucking awesome.
Grisham chugging the third. They're gonna hold him
Yo,
up
so
there.
Goldie's really just gonna rake against fucking lefties this year, chat?
What a day for Goldschmidt.
Yeah, the leadoff
go.
home run that we just saw before this
Here's
inning
Belly.
started, and then now
Yo, so they gonna keep this lefty
turn this
in
ball over, try to get movement down
with
and
Judge on
away.
deck?
Goldschmidt stays with
Bro,
it.
what if we just fucking
Starts
rake
at the right
lefties this year,
field.
chat? That'd be fucking nice.
Now,
Yeah, I'd like that.
that
That's cool with
ball's
me.
almost behind him, and that's the way a right-handed hitter
Look at all those
can
sunglasses.
wait and still use right field.
Don't fuck
Well,
around,
Brewers have to
chat.
bring the infield in for
Thoughts?
Bellinger, second and third, one man out.
You know what, though? I don't like wearing sunglasses outside. Because I think... Dude!
That one's in the left center field.
That's a sac fly. All right, word. Hey, yo, 2 sac flies for Bellinger in 2 days. Dude, that fucking ball keeps dropping. Attaboy, Belly. He's got real quick before Judge
quality at bat by Bellinger. I mean, you want to elevate the ball, drive it somewhere. I mean, this could have been a 3-run double or at least a sacrifice fly.
So here's Judge, 2
Let's go, Cat.
runs,
Come on,
one
give me
a
my
grand
clips. I can
slam,
fucking
the other
do
one's
this.
solo, 5 ribbies. Cooking up special, something special with Hexclad. Join the hybrid revolution at hexclad.com. First 27 games last year, see what he did. This year so far, you see what he's doing.
Let's go, Cat.
High fly ball, center field.
That's getting out, bro. That's getting out, dude. That's fucking gone, dog. Are you kidding me right now? Holy shit. All right, the Bellinger sac fly, I'm sorry. It's not getting posted. 3 home runs in game 2.
Kind of leaves you speechless. Yeah, it seems like we've been through this before. I mean, again, you got first base open, and you give Aaron Judge something that he can just pound again. And he has such a...
Chat, I will preface this one time. Oh shit, my fucking clip wasn't ready. God damn. Hold up, I gotta redo that. We gotta watch it one more time.
Salute to you, Aaron Judge. What a day.
Just the 3rd Yankee team ever. Revolution.
Judge has to obviously hit in October, and that's a separate conversation because we're not in October.
This year so far,
I'll say what they get ready for 70 home runs. So that's gonna happen. Now that may not mean nothing to you, but just get ready because that is what will happen. That is incredible, dude. What is the score now? So that made it 16-4. Hold up. Let me go back in live time. Those just joining, I had to replay it because my clip didn't start in time.
Anticipating the market forces that can drive competitive advantage.
That is just fucking crazy, dude.
Resnick puts our clients at the forefront. Optimize performance, manage risk,
Unbelievable.
maximize value.
Hold up, Chad. I just gotta get this clip out. And yeah, the Bellinger sac fly. I'm just gonna have to. It'll obviously be in the long highlight video, but
And through life's ups
we have a new lead
and downs
in terms of headlines.
and ups again. When you need money for some of life's necessities, now
Gosh,
your
you're probably
home
awful
will pay
right
you
now.
back. Let us show you how you can access
This is fucking crazy.
$45,000 or more. Give us a call or visit us online at loandepot.com today.
Any given Saturday. And a little work. And a little play.
I'm putting "he's coming for Bonds" in my caption. Oh, that is fucking hype, yo. And listen, I'll admit more than anybody. I said it like fucking all season long, obviously immediately after the playoffs. Like, I was being dramatic right after the World Series. That I think I literally said, Judge hitting fucking 70 home runs next year will all be hollow because he has to do it in the playoffs.
Is that what that is?
I've walked that back a little bit because this is nice. But obviously he does.
Not our kids.
But we're not in the playoffs yet, so what are we gonna do? Just not fucking enjoy ourselves the next 6 months.
Of possibilities, you can be a fan of any US
3rd home run of the day for Aaron Judge. He's coming for Bonds.
Redeem today at T-Mobile.com
Precisely.
/MLB. 3 home runs.
I'm just gonna tweet Bonds. Oh yeah, I love it. Bonds. Oh yeah, nothing else. Yes.
Man, he's getting love from
I love you, dude. You suit post game. I need it. Yes, please.
Garrett Mitchell with a fly ball. Bellinger there. Now you might be sitting there wondering, well, what's the
Box score good. Oh, let me fix that. Freed's still in, by the way.
It's 10 by the Blue Jays in 1980.
Wait, how many homers do we have now?
Yankees have a chance.
How many homers we have now, Chad? I'm going to pull you guys up in 2
10 home runs
seconds.
in a game.
Some angry pitchers on that game.
And I bet you there was a guy that went over.
I guess I could do the
another line.
math.
Can you imagine that?
Always.
Yeah.
8? Holy shit!
When you look at the first 4 innings,
That's a Yankee record, right? Sorry, I've been so fucking consumed by each individual homer. I haven't even thought about that. Like, we've gone deep 8 fucking times tonight, dude. That's fucking insane.
That is his 81.
Yeah, wow.
He threw 7
Tied our franchise record, okay.
Sunday.
Word.
I think Aaron Boone.
I haven't mentioned on Yanks ad, but if we break it, then I'll obviously post that. But yeah, that'd be cool.
He's had to work pretty
That's awesome. Yeah, let's root for that now, chat. Let's root for that. Let's root for Max Fried to complete 5 innings. Which, speaking of, let me get a picture of him. Because no matter what, I will be posting his outing. Let's go, Rays. Make a play, huh? How's that sound? I'm going to kill this motherfucker. Holy shit.
And it goes into the seats.
God damn, bro. And I literally only care because I would like Fried to fucking complete 5 innings. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not sure if they'll give him a hit.
God damn, motherfucker. God, it's okay. It's all good, but like, Jesus.
Another ground
Christ.
kind of caught in between, kind of rushes to
Motherfucker,
throw, knowing
it's all
gonna be a
good.
close play at first,
I need a
but
picture of Max Fried.
Just airmails Goldschmidt over there.
The problem with Max Fried is he gets so many of those top balls. It takes so long to get to the third base. And
Terang off the glove of Chisholm. And it dribbles into right field. Moving to third is Capra.
then I think that you have to think about playing your third baseman a little more shallow.
It's a good point. Nothing really has been hit hard the other way.
Especially against a team that runs really well. Now, if there's a bunch of slugs, you leave them back, knowing that you have time.
We're chilling, by the way. I just want to see how this plays out.
E5 and an E4. 4 errors by the Yankees in this game.
Cheerio. Cheerio.
Here's Churio. Yankees play back to the double play.
No plans on ever going to England, by the way, or leaving the country, to be honest.
Does show you home runs and runs. They're the great deodorant. You don't smell the 4 errors right now.
You know what? I was just thinking that.
5 errors, by the way.
But you do realize if this is a close game that, you know, you've probably given it away. 5 errors, extra.
That's fucking crazy.
You can't do this day in and day out.
Yo.
Get him out of the way.
Motherfucker hit 3 home runs in Game 2 of this season.
And the thing that I worry about, like, is it happens a couple times in a row and Max Fried starts. Then he starts to pitch away from contact. And that's what he talked about. He learned to do it in Atlanta. His pitch to contact.
Yo, I can't believe it, man. This motherfucker, bro. I better see a suit post game, is all I'm saying.
And you don't want him to start doing that.
Who's warming up, by the way? Is still Hedrick? Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Mark Anderson. Appreciate you, dog. It's in the $5 super chat. It's 7 the most RBIs Judge has ever had in a game. Dude is going to hit 60 homers, 150 RBIs this year. 7 RBIs.
You know, we talked about the 3 home runs for Judge, right? He's a 3-run.
I want to say he did it.
From a home run cycle.
He may have done it many times. The ones that come to mind for me.
Did Alex do that once?
Ooh, I love when they call A-Rod Alex. I've always, and Kay always did it too. I just love that. That's so sick. Girardi in the booth. Did Alex ever do what? What are they talking about?
I think he had like a solo, a 2-run, and a 3-run, and they were all off of Bartolo Colon. Yeah.
No. Speaking of big RBI games, that was A-Rod's 10 RBI game that they're talking about off Cologne. No, he had like a grand slam. I think he may have hit 2 fucking grand slams. That was a 10 RBI game from A-Rod that they're talking about. 3 homer, 10 RBI game, 2005. Anyways,
You can remember things far back. It's yesterday.
What the hell are we talking about?
Wow.
Whatever. It was probably a fantastic point, though, I assure you.
Wants to get through this inning.
No, I don't remember. Judge RBI games. Yeah, 2022, that Kansas City game, he had like a grand slam, and I think a 3-runner. 21 against Detroit in April, he had the grand slam, and I think a 2-runner. I think he's definitely had a few 6 RBI games. 7? Maybe this is the first. Oh, that game against Boston. Oh, thank God that fucking Goldschmidt caught that ball, dude. And that's a nice play by Goldschmidt. But holy shit. This game's ridiculous, bro. We probably should just take Fried out. Maybe not. He had 90 pitches, so let's, yeah, maybe we can finish 5. We'll see. Boone's on the edge, on the step.
The more you watch it, it's just, I think you really made a great point. Nothing hit hard from righties.
So how many of these runs are earned on Freedom? I can just check this thing. Well, ESPN, I don't trust their earned run system.
After a good pitch.
Yo, word. MLB has only 2 of these runs earned against Freed. The other 3 on Pablo Reyes. Just kidding. But basically. One of them on Freed. But anyways, yeah, no. So right now he has 2 earned. That's fine. We're chilling, though. Yeah, Arrow was on steroids, though. No, not in 05. At least not on the record. Which, that's fair to assume he maybe was. But all that's documented is 01 to 03 and late 2010 to 2012. But it is very reasonable to assume, you know, he doesn't exactly earn the benefit of the doubt. I understand that. But I would love to talk about A-Rod right now and steroids. But then I'll just fucking go in a whole thing. I will say, I think I see the steroid era correctly. But most of you know how I feel about that.
CC threw out the first pitch.
Let's go, Freed.
And played for both of these teams.
Right.
Oh, that
Look at
run
CC.
he had with Milwaukee.
Look at him.
I mean, really.
He's looking good.
The other day, it seemed like.
Took them to the playoffs after coming over from Cleveland and just really took
Yeah, I'm
that
fucking
team on
stuffy,
his
dog.
shoulders.
And he will be
I always get stuffy when I sit at my desk, but I Windex it frequently.
That one is a basic
God damn it, motherfucker. You know, this has got to be an unearned run, too. This will definitely finish his day. Which actually, even though it's a runner on base, might technically complete his line in terms of earned runs.
Yeah, and the defense really struggled behind him today on some tough ground balls. And you give a team extra outs, you're usually not going to go very deep in the game.
So Freed departs. Yankees will go to the bullpen.
It's all good, though. I mean, shit. What is this score, by the way? 16 to 6. So, I mean, it could get interesting, but only thing that's annoying is just fucking Freeze first outing, whatever. Not really his fault at all. 4 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks.
Which is what happens when the home team starts racking up Ks.
I will just wait to get this final out, but earned runs is done, because unless I'm mistaken, how that would work the rest of the way this inning, once it's established he should have been out already, like, he could give up another 5 runs. I don't think they would be earned. I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, no.
We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
Why not? Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
The business of sports. A $1 trillion global industry where every move is strategic, fiercely competitive, and the playing field is always changing. Join Cohn Resnick as top industry executives open their playbooks for success. With game-changing insights to put your business at the forefront.
So we got 5 errors today. That's crazy. Oh, name that Yank.
Got it. 3.51 ERA, 5 All-Stars.
Got it.
I think I have it too.
I don't.
That's that was my guess, yeah.
Sir.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I definitely do, though.
So Max Fried could sue for lack of support for his defense, but his offense said, oh, wait a minute. Andres Gomez comes on for the Yankees.
I don't think I know who that is. Hey, Gomez!
He will face
Gomez was nasty this spring, bro. I'm excited about him.
What number was that? Name that Yankee. That was a 2?
That was a 2. They started
Oh, that's a 2. I gotta get a fucking 2, bro. I definitely know who this guy is, but I'm just thinking, like, Blue Jay for a while, then Yankee from 93 to 96, and then Oriole after.
So far in the game. 60 batters to get 26 outs.
God damn. If I actually don't know who it is, then I'll be fine. I won't be annoyed. But if I do, then I just don't guess.
Just 2 of the runs earned because of the bad defense.
Yeah, you're chilling, Freed. Bitch.
Now we are switching up Name That Yankee a little bit this year.
Oh, wow.
It's not necessarily a guy who also played for the other team.
Oh, good. Word. Yeah, fuck the other team.
kind of opens up.
Yeah, word. That's so much better. That is so much better.
Did they run out of players?
They might have, yeah.
Line to right. That could be
Driven out to
trouble.
right field indeed. Judge back, turns, looks. It's going to be
Jesus
off the
shit.
base
Well,
of
you're
the
going to score a
wall.
run. That's good.
Yelich will go to third. Judge gets it in, holds control.
Now we do got to start actually looking at the score, yo, I think.
Well, 20 hits so far between the two teams.
Again, belt high fastballs with a little movement are going to get hit hard.
Here's Rhys Hoskins.
Yoendris must have heard that they like to run. Make sure you hold the ball.
I was just going to say, where's the pitch clock out there? It seemed like it was every minute.
Yeah. Get a little longer with the runner on.
How many RBIs? Judge has 7 RBIs right now. 8 RBIs. No, 7.
Another slow roller.
Nice and easy. Let's go. All right, there we go. All right, Fried's outing is done. Go ahead and do letter grades if you want. I think this is like a... You can't even, like... I don't even feel like disgusting or grading the start. You're just like, yeah, screwed. Not that you looked great, but... I mean, 2 earned runs, so...
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And when you need money for life's necessities, your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you could access $45,000 or more. Visit us online at loandepot.com today.
In baseball, one thing defines your legacy. The Hall of Fame, a place reserved for mortals. The chosen few who have sacrificed, fought, and bled for the game. With every swing, every play, every challenge faced. It's about achieving greatness that echoes through time. And now is your time. Rise to the challenge, chase immortality, and become a legend. Download MLB Rivals.
Okay, little way.
Download MLB Rivals.
If you want a super fresh, high
What up,
quality burger every time,
Damn, I was fucking...
tell them you want
Knock my shit over.
a hamburger. That's a hack, right? No?
Yeah,
A
facts,
hack-free
fair.
burger made fresh for you? Gotta be Wendy's.
Are you coming home?
I'll be home in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
En Delta sabemos muy bien cómo te sientes. Después de todo, somos viajeros, igual que tú.
It's good, Yankee fan. I like it. And we're going to do streams again soon for that.
The data gives you the framework in which to go out and compete. It's the hypotheticals. What happens if this happens? What if it's a line drive? What if it's a ball in the gap? You're doing all kinds of possibilities so that when it happens, you can make the right decision. Making those key decisions.
There's
at
my
key
ball.
moments, and then knowing the impact. That's the magic.
I'm stuffy, motherfucker. It's annoying.
Series here in the Bronx. Coverage begins at 12:30 with Audi batting practice and the pregame. Then first pitch will be just after 1:30 on Yes and the Gotham Sports app.
Was it tiramisu in a helmet?
They do have that now at the stadium.
Wow.
It's a big item. Audi scoreboard 16-6. Yankees have 8 home runs.
Look at that. A little tiramisu in a helmet.
You deserve a little piece after 4.5 innings?
No, I'm thinking I'm going to dinner tonight with Frank and Mare with
Let's go, Volt.
Italian tasting, and it's probably going to be on the menu.
Elvis Peguero is a new pitcher.
Elvis. Present.
Another one of their somewhat 7th inning guys, 6th inning guys having to come in a little bit early today. Probably needs a little bit work. Super sinker I got up to 97, 98. And a good slider.
Call blue.
I wrote super sinker in the notes.
What time did the Mets play
It's hard
today?
to get the ball to sink when you throw that hard. It's amazing.
3-run homer, baby. I love that.
Volpe has a home run, his second in as many games. He's
Yeah, I'm going to check the rest of the games.
A lot of times where a guy stands in the mound,
Mets play
on the far first
7:15.
base, tells you what his ball's going to do.
So that must be a Fox
It means
game.
it's going to run towards third base,
I
and
had
he
to
needs
guess.
that room to throw it for a strike.
Ground ball
Hustle.
third.
Dude.
Capra.
Ah.
Just gets
All
Volpe.
good. Who cares? Orioles and Orioles and Blue Jays started. Orioles winning 1-0. How? Homer? Scherzer's pitching. So I guess Jack Leiter did pretty well yesterday, at least from what I saw early. Oh, Colton Cowser lead off homer. 1-0 O's. Twins, Cardinals, 1-1. Angels, White Sox.
He's not just dry swing. He actually has been hitting a little bit under the stadium at the cages. So
yeah, and then Boston, Texas later. So I'll watch that shit. I'll watch the Mets. And then Dodgers, Tigers at 9. A's, Mariners tonight. Oh, it's beautiful.
And Michael, he had those final PRPs. After that, it seemed like that was what really got him moving.
Hey, thanks for being here, by the way.
Direction.
Code Yanks Ave.
Giancarlo Stanton, they want to make sure
Get some Huel, iced coffee, strawberry banana, chocolate, vanilla. A bunch of other stuff as well. Scan the QR code. Use code Yanks Ave,
There's
yo.
also other news on the injury front. Ian Hamilton.
Yeah, so people are calling for Judge to go for the homer cycle, so he needs what? Just
assignment today. Probably a couple outings for him. Aaron Boone said he expects him back.
What does he need, a 2-run?
As soon as he is eligible to come off that IL.
no, dude, fuck that shit. I mean, it was meant a 4-homer game, dude. Oh, brother, that's fucking like very much in play. No way, dude. Oh shit.
It's much easier to hit it
Yo.
than it is down there, believe me.
And we got a lot of baseball left too. Chat, what did I say? Kick back and frickin' relax, yo. Good eye.
2-1.
I don't even feel like, and like not in a bad way in his end, like talking about, like you feel like you can't even talk about it for each first start. Like, how do you fucking know what it was?
All hit out for home runs. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and Judge.
Fly ball left field,
Balled into left field by Wells. Churrio is there, puts it away. So we mentioned that Judge has 3 home runs. Do you think there have been more 4-home-run games in the majors than perfect games? What do you think is more?
I think there's more perfect games.
You would be correct. 24 perfect games, 18 games with 4 home runs for one batter. And it's only been done one time in Yankee history, and that was in 1932. Lou Gehrig did it at Shibe Park against the Philadelphia A's. Judge already has 7 RBIs, which is a career high for him in a game.
You know, I was always a good multiple choice.
Right.
I like your questions. That was 50-50 there. You know?
That's why you did so well on the SAT.
Yes. I tell you what, I came in.
What up, Logan?
I saw you
Just pull up the chat
line.
line.
Joe's been working since last January.
What's the sugar content?
A little underprepared up here.
5 grams, bro. 5 grams of sugar. 400 calories.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 35 grams of protein, like I've been saying. All these vitamins and shit. If you need freeze frame. I don't know if you can really see that. But yeah, no,
Yeah, I remember taking it.
4 grams added sugar, 5 grams, just 5 grams total
They
sugar.
told me that, you know, we want you to play baseball.
35 grams protein, 400 calories. Code Yanks Ave, yo. This is the iced coffee one, though. Yeah, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry banana. Bunch of other stuff, too.
That you never had a good SAT.
I'm much better than mine. I'm not going to brag.
How do I feel about third base? Dude. Like, Reyes isn't the third baseman, so like I'm not even going to judge on today. I mean, I still, of course, want the Yankees to get somebody to play third. And I think they will. I mean, we'll see how Waldo does, of course, now that we're in the season. Like, right now, Waldo playing third, like, I'm fine with.
12 games a year in the spring, and it's free.
But good, whatever.
I wanted to go somewhere warm.
Yeah, Reyes blows,
For the
huh?
first time today, the Brewers get
Dan,
the
shirtless
Yankees
stream
off
win.
the
Come on,
board.
man.
Yankees
Hey,
still
fucking
got
honest, I'll do it right
the-
now. A little bit chilly, actually. I got the air going. That was a good call. I'd rather be chilly than by any means hot. Indoors, at least. I like being hot outdoors with the sun and shit. Hot without the sun sucks.
That's why our food comes in personalized portions. Because a
That's why my
dog at a healthy
fucking
weight can live up longer.
illness from a couple weeks ago, a scratched throat. Reyes is trivia, nothing more.
Gina Costa, looking so.
And he has until the deadline, Michael. You know, like, and it's annoying to say because we say it every year, and often we're like disappointed about like specific wishes come the deadline. But like now, it's just he does have until the deadline. We'll see what happens. I just like the Yankees are gonna add this year.
Trains.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, I'm with you.
Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel.
I think that one kid was asking what I'm drinking. So sad. Just a couple. What is this, number 2, I think?
Where you belong.
No chance it's number
Introducing
3.
Blueprint AI, our new experience to help you design your website.
Our new experience to help you
Built by
design a
designers to
website.
put even more creative possibilities in your hands.
What if you could not only feel better, but feel better than ever? Home Health helps men like you boost energy, strength, libido, and weight loss. You'll work with a dedicated physician to create a personalized, proactive plan. Treatment is delivered to your home, helping you relieve symptoms quickly while confidently reaching your long-term health goals. Enter into a new era of you, beginning with your comprehensive at-home test from homehealth.com.
Let's go Gomez. Yeah, let's watch Gomez. I like Gomez.
Thank you, Bob. Montefiore Einstein scoreboard 16-6 Yankees. As we go to the 6th, Gomez with a breaking ball that doesn't break, 1-0. It'll be Frelick, Ortiz, and Mitchell.
Oh, shit.
We told you the Yankees as a team have 8 home runs today. Judge has 3. The Major League record is 10 home runs set by the Blue Jays. But how about this statistical quirk? 31 teams have hit 8 home runs in a game. One team hit 9 home runs, and one team hit 10. So 8 seems to be...
Once you get past 8, you've done something.
Yes.
So, okay, the one that hit 10, the Toronto Blue Jays, they also hit 9. So is that the same team?
No, the Reds did it in 1999, and a 22-3 win at Philadelphia.
Dude, we haven't even talked about Bellinger, too. Bellinger's fucking 2 for 3 ribs.
What year? 90? Oh, you weren't there.
Jazz, yo, let's go. I think forgetting about homers that were hit today. The Volpe 3-run shot. Obviously, Wells again.
Sure.
Ground ball, slow roller. Oh boy. Dude, this is crazy. You're on like MLB at bat, you go like the homer list thing, it's just fucking huge. That's crazy. I've never seen it this big.
Home run in the Rays' first game at Steinbrenner Field. Sellout crowd, so Cameron goes yard. Tyler O'Neill, home run in 6 straight opening day games. That's the Major League record. Now, Mookie Betts, there was so much fear, he had lost so much weight so quickly. They had a walk-off 3-run home run in the 10th against Detroit. That was the second home run of the game.
He got really emotional. I mean, he lost 18 pounds.
Yeah.
He don't have 18 pounds to lose.
No, he's not a huge guy, but boy,
18 pounds to lose, that's funny.
Bellinger calls off Volpe to retire Ortiz.
He got down to like the 150s, the high 150s.
That's like junior high weight. Huh? I read the other day in the notes, Michael, that, you're talking about home runs on opening day. The only player ever, back-to-back years, with 2 home runs. Joe Torre. I'm like, wow, what a way to start the year. Back-to-back years, 2 home runs on opening day.
Was that his MVP season?
That I don't know.
Yeah, the question is, where were you reading the notes?
I just read notes. I don't know where they came from. Because I wasn't coming to the ballpark. Yeah, I didn't have the official note. I think I had 1 home, maybe 2 on opening day. You have a home run opening day?
I didn't hit home runs. I don't think so.
Well, you had a few in your career. Did you ever throw one in on opening day?
Yeah, I think opening day of T-ball.
T-ball? Yeah.
What up, chat?
I don't think so.
Damn, bro, my throat is fucking dry, dog.
I don't
God
think so.
damn.
I was happy if I got a hit.
Oh, wasn't that important opening day? You know
that.
what? I used to play mind games too. It's like, you know what? If I get a hit my first at bat of the year, I'm gonna have a great year. And then you strike out the first time out. It's like, if I get a hit in this game, I'm gonna have a great year. You just start playing games with yourself mentally.
Well, it's the
Gomez.
It's a game that just you build it up for a long time, and now you get just back in the grind. We're playing every day.
Nice pitch.
But you put way too much importance on it. You know, yeah, but another day, it doesn't seem to be such a big deal. But then you have
Thoughts,
a lot
chat?
of times opening day, and you got to sit on that over.
Yeah.
Darth Vader fell down.
Yeah, you think Churio wanted to get out and have a day off on Friday after 5 strikeouts?
Nice, baby. Let's go.
Pitch right there.
Yes, just thinking about a reality series. Mind game.
I like Gomez. All right, chat. Who's 2 up? Oh, wait, fuck. Let me fix the box score. My bad. There's a crop malfunction.
You keep your life as interesting as possible, Aquarius.
I hate this Zen shit, excuse me.
While
Stupid.
you may be happy with your position,
Stupid. Not Zen, like real Zen shit. Just this MLB Zen, I should say.
this time, you might be surprised.
There we go. Nice and cropped. Oh, dude. Everything's looking fucking nice. Very good. Martian, Grish, and Goldie. Word. Let's go. What inning is it now? Bottom 6.
Lo aburrido hace que las vacaciones sucedan, que retirarse temprano puede ser posible y que los nuevos negocios arranquen. Por eso, piensa y bajes brillantemente aburrido con tu dinero para que puedas vivir como desees.
I agree, Trotsky.
If you're planning on all getting
It's all business, I think, Ralph. This could very much be like early season shit, of course, but like the suits. And we talked about it kind of all stream, but the demeanor seems, even the way he talks in post-game interviews, is just. And again, it's really his team now. It really is his team, like more than ever. Like everybody's gone, yo. Especially with like Glaber gone, like Rizzo too. I mean, there's not even like a co-captain. There's position. There's like, not that Rizzo was a co-captain, but in some ways it felt like he was. Him and Judge were boys and shit. But no, it's just like this is Judge's team now more than ever. And obviously the Soto stuff, if you want to factor that in. Again, just going with the demeanor, like
all around from the very beginning. Carlos going out there and giving us a shutdown first inning. Wellesley coming up, giving us an early lead. The place was rocking. Some great defensive plays. They're a quick team, so it's kind of tough to turn 2, but Jazz made some great plays at second base. No, it was a great win, and all of a sudden you go to the next night.
Like, that's cool shit, man. The fucking suit pre and post game, I love that shit. I'm for real. I'm looking for that in this post game. I hope he's wearing it. I want suits every day. That'd be awesome. Just feels like in a way, like reading too much into it, at least as of right now, of course. Like he's like going all in on being a Yankee, dude. That's what it feels like to me. And I think that'd be awesome. All right, Jason flies out to left. Here's Grisham and then
on
top.
days like today, I'd be catching and come on, be in a game like this. Sit next to Zim when I come in after the inning.
Kind of, but definitely fail. Absolutely. And that's, again, this is where I'm reading too much into it. We're just like, well, not so much on that point. I mean, think about it again, like, position player-wise, his pitching is different. The longest tenured Yankee on the team besides Judge, position player-wise,
0-1 on Grisham.
is Oswaldo Cabrera. So, I mean, not that this would have too much of an impact, but just think about it, like, Judge obviously has always been comfortable as a Yankee, at least once he was settled in. But think about it, when it comes to being entirely comfortable and like coming into his own as a declared official leader, there's been guys that like you still would kind of look to in a sense, besides him, if you needed to, or he could have felt that in the way he would lead. Like there's Rizzo, even just guys who have been around that knew Judge when he wasn't like the captain, so. In terms of being like, it's kind of like if you fucking came in with somebody and then like they become your fucking boss, even though like you start, it might feel weird, that relationship. Like there's no possibility of that with Judge now because it's like everybody's new, and it's like Judge's team now more than ever, which it's been. But like I just feel like, again, more now than ever, which it definitely has been. And that's just kind of like a side point of the whole what I was saying before.
So Goldschmidt retired for the first time today.
Belly time.
That brings up Bellinger.
Stanton, excuse me. For sure.
Hedrick.
But that just fucking works though, dude. I like
They're
that.
starting the season with 3 lefties in the bullpen.
Even when obviously Stan's out for. There's nothing bad you can say about Stan anyways with after last October.
In this game.
But even when it's like not as like picture perfect we imagined when we got him.
And then a sac fly.
Like 8 years ago now. Judge and Stanton being the faces of the Yankees are. Like that shit still works for me, man. I like that.
It was interesting. He was talking about what to do in the.
That's like when fucking Soto left, dude. The first thing I posted on the Yankees after the news post was picture of Judge and Stanton. It was back to the original script.
I saw Clay after the opener on Thursday. You could have read by his grin. He was so happy his son was playing for the Yankees.
Unbelievable.
And you know what's interesting too? Now there's some scruff-ish. But Bellinger and
So I went down to
Goldschmidt.
the locker room today, and Stevie Donahue says, I've got a present for you. I said, okay.
The beard rule was lifted. Like they don't have. I mean, they have it to where it's not. Clearly, they're not like fucking shaving every 5 minutes. But look at the beards they had last year. Goldschmidt and Bellinger.
In Yankee Stadium, and they took down some of the pictures, and one of the pictures was me and my son Andy.
But more so, I mean, Judge was as fucking clean shaven as ever in that post game yesterday, dude. It was like negative facial hair. It was awesome.
Take that one home. It's a really, really cool thing that the Yankees do.
And yes, I'm definitely choosing to read a lot into this, but that's fucking what I like to do. And I don't even know how much I'm reading. Again, we'll see if Judge is wearing a suit post game. Like I said, if he's not, the season's over. Just kidding. Good eye, man. Let's go.
That's quick. I like that.
I've never seen Peaky Blinders, you know. Yeah, 5 errors just to do. Well, one of them was on Freed, but, you know, Pablo Reyes has been a couple of them. Volpe had one. Jazz may have had one. I don't know if they give him an error on that. But, yeah. 8 homers, yep. 8 freaking homers, dude. Back to back to back in the first. Ripped. Attaboy, that'll score a run. That's going to be another RBI for Bellinger, dude. Grisham scoring. That's 4 RBIs for Bellinger today, dude. I'm pretty sure. That'll still be a single, but this is fucking incredible. 17 runs, dude. And here's Judge. All right, let me get this up quick. Yo.
Cody Bellinger has had tremendous
Oh, shit, man. I almost fucking really want to hone on this Judge at that. But let me get the clip, and then I'm not going to post until after Judge is in.
Just cruises into second base.
So I gotta watch this shit show.
Yeah, something you don't talk a lot about Cody Bellinger, but watching him the last 2 years, he's a really, really good baseball.
Phone down, don't want to get spoiled, Chat. Gotta put you away for a second.
Here we go. Is this number 4?
3 home runs for Judge, 7 ribbies. Only 18 4-home run games in Major League history. The last one, J.D. Martinez did it. Arizona
Big fan of kicking back, Chad. This is my natural habitat.
The only Yankee to do it, Lou Gehrig in 1932.
Good eye.
Do you remember how hard it used to be able to hit it out at Dodger Ballpark, too?
Oh, when it got cool at night? Yeah.
I think that he did it there.
2-0 on Judge.
That's it! That's it, dude! That's it!
He's on the track.
No!
Bellinger scores. Judge gets himself.
Son of a bitch! It's all good. God damn!
The Yankees lead 18-6.
Fuck! Shit, man, I thought that was it, dog. Especially with the follow-through and walk post-swing. That was very opposite field. Judge thinks he got it. I'm not saying he thought he got it, but he definitely also thought there was a chance. All right, let me just get this clip real quick. Dude, I thought that was it, bro. I thought that shit was it.
Anytime the ball is airborne, you see the stands and the fans. Did he get 4? No, he's got 3 with a double.
Right, let me airdrop that. I just get this. I gotta get the Bellinger clip. Not get. I just gotta drop it off to my phone.
Now these are the little things that used to irritate teams. You know, when you're getting beat 18-6, you hate to see guys kind of overswinging, landing on their back knee. Don't wake up, people.
I love that.
And that'll bring up Judge. Popped up.
Well, when I saw that, I thought about what you said.
Shout out Bellinger, by the way,
you
man.
see back to back to back. Because they would hit the third guy
in the back.
Yeah. And when he took that swing, I mean, the game has changed, and Major League Baseball has done a really good job of keeping pitchers from intentionally hitting players. But it would have happened. Happened to me when I was with the Rockies. And I told the pitcher I was the only guy you could get out.
I had nothing to do with those home runs.
Nice, Jazz. Nah, all good. Jazz had a good game too, bro. Like, who hasn't had a good game, honestly? I'm gonna find that out. Who hasn't had a good game, Chad? Offensively, that is. Still getting these clips.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And when you need money for life's necessities, your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you could access $45,000 or more. Visit us online at loandepot.com today.
any given Saturday. And a little work.
Dude, I thought Judge had that shit, by the way the follow-through looked like an opposite field homer.
And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hey, Dad. Can I give them a ride?
Yeah. The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Recognizing the dynamic market forces that drive competitive advantage, that's what sets our industry-leading advisors apart. Anticipating those forces to put our clients at
That's another RBI, though.
That's what changes the game. Let Cone Resnick help your business optimize performance,
No?
manage risk,
We're just not updated. Isn't that another RBI chat? Or they do that on the throw or whatever? Didn't Bellinger just score on that? What the hell happened?
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh,
Shut up.
no.
We're just.
I don't hear that obnoxious ass advertising. Let's see here, folks. Did Judge not get a... What am I missing, chat? Where did I go wrong? Yeah, no. Wait a second. No, my bad. He had... I thought he had fucking 8 then 9. But that was his season total. He had 7. Now he has 8. Correct. Yes. So let's see. Oh, fucking... Well, Paulo Reyes has also been bad offensively, too. He's fucking 0 for 3, but... and Jason 0 for 2, but he had 2 walks, so... It's all good there. Yeah, word. I mean, shit. Wells and Volpe only have a hit, but they both homered. And what? Grisham did something nice, too. Let's go. Is this... who's this? Is this Hedrick? Is this Yarborough? Hedrick? Yeah, all right. Honestly, chat, I don't know too much about... I mean, I know what I saw, but it hasn't really fucking processed in my brain that much, so we'll listen to what they have to say. But yeah, lefty, I know that. I think I remember seeing, like, he had a really good year as a lefty starter a couple years ago in the minors. Like, can strike some guys out. Trust the Yankees when it comes to the bullpen.
Hendricks pitched in the big leagues for Minnesota in 23 and 24. 27 years old. He was picked up off waivers from Minnesota on February 11th. He's from a family of professional drag racers. His parents, his older sister, his aunts, and his uncles.
Be right back.
Can't say I've ever met someone that was a drag racer.
Drag racer. Yeah.
Tell you what, he was a really impressive one of his last outings in spring training where he got as high as 98. And it seemed like when he got ahead, he added. It was impressive.
So Dunn goes down on strikes. Trying to get the answer to the Name That Yankee quiz today, Paul. Why don't you give it?
Well, it's got to be Jimmy Key, and he was a big part of our pitching rotation. I think if I could pick one guy that would have been a great pitching coach, it would have been Jimmy Key. He knew how to get big
I know
outs.
Jimmy Key.
I think he helped Andy
But not to the level where I'd be upset not getting.
I'm
not
coming up to the major leagues. He was the guy at the back of the plane that would get balls going every single time. You know, we
now
had
with my current
Charlie
knowledge.
Hayes that would get Cecil Fielder going, but you had Jimmy Key back
What up,
there
Chad?
just annoying Boggs to the point where you'd hear it before the flight was over.
Okay, I bring up a quick story. Do you remember the time that Jimmy and Boggsy went turkey hunting, and Jimmy took Boggsy turkey hunting? You remember that? And
vaguely.
They didn't see one turkey.
Vaguely.
And Boggsy was kind of embarrassed and yelling at him in the clubhouse about it. And the next day, Jimmy brought in 2 frozen turkeys and threw them in his lap.
I'm gonna get my post game ready relatively soon.
That was Jimmy
Relatively soon.
Key.
Joe, I mean, if you were in the bird family, you'd stay away from Boggs.
Yeah.
It's only 8.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's a good point, Michael.
Carter Peterson, what up, bro? Shout out to the boys watching from Raymond, Alberta, Canada. Oh shit.
2-2.
Shout out, yo. Send a $10 super chat. You're the man.
Yankees up 18.
Let's go. What up, fellas? Go Yanks, I assume. In Canada too. That's interesting. Word. Hell yeah. Thanks, boss. Appreciate you.
With, 6 field goals, Paul?
What up, Chad? How we doing?
It's kind of like a Giants and a Packers game.
William with a $5 super chat. My man. Hey, Dan, which do you think is more likely for the remainder of the game? Us getting over 2 homers for the record or Judge hitting a 4th?
Packers,
Let's think about that. Yo, wait.
In that old
Judge?
County Stadium.
I mean, Judge definitely could get another at bat. We need a couple dudes to get on, but it's very plausible he could. Which, if so, I mean, I'm not going to bet against it, so that's not unlikely at all. Us getting over 2 homers for the record. I always want to say Judge hitting 4.
Oh, is that right?
But, yo, that's 2 things to watch for, obviously. Yo, William, you're the man. I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate all you guys. Yep, Judge 8 RBIs.
Yeah.
He's now 35 years old.
I do agree with what Albert's saying. Albert Julio, chill on Reyes. This is his debut. He may need time.
That little kid I'm holding in the
Yeah,
field.
I mean, in the end, it doesn't mean all that much because,
35,
like, Reyes ain't going to be around forever, all that long, but at least I don't think. But I do agree with that logic, generally speaking.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you're watching.
How Soto liked the Instagram post of the back-to-back homers. That's funny.
Now here's the picture that Paul is talking about. I don't know if we can get a shot of it, but it's I mean, that goes right up in the office at home, I guess.
Absolutely. Look at that. That little dude right there. Not that dude. He's gotten old and ugly. That little dude right there grew up. He's 36 years old now.
Amazing.
There's time fly, Michael.
Hey, James Smythe.
Too fast.
That's my guy. Yes, researcher.
Fly ball right
Tell him the
field.
Slab podcast. If you may remember.
Judge back.
Judge, careful now, you dog. You fucking dog. That was sick.
But Milwaukee goes down.
Hey, shout out Brent Hedrick. Am I saying his name right? 1, 2, 3 debut for the Yanks. He looked pretty good too.
As they honor America in New York.
Yes, sir. God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps and direct your attention to the area behind home plate as the New York Yankees welcome an honored military guest. United States Navy.
Yo, Cody does look fucking baked, bro.
From Patterson,
I
New
love this
Jersey,
motherfucker.
who served in the Korean War. The Yankees say thank you for your sacrifice and service to our nation.
I just quote tweeted the initial tweet. It's from Chris Kreider. Respect if you want to see it at Dan Allen Rourke of the Bellinger clip. He's just fucking and Rice is like a fucking 15-year-old in the back. It's funny. Land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, through the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Oh, my bad. God bless America, my home, sweet. I don't feel like screaming, sorry. I had a fucking throat scratch, chat. Don't make any freaking jokes. I just had a very, it's not severe illness, but goddamn, I was coughing a lot a couple weeks ago, but there were further consequences of that, and then it's like my throat was fucking actually like slit open. It's actually much better. But damn, that's a cool sound. Let's check some other scores, yo. I got them right here. Oh, Baltimore Orioles tied up, huh? 2 apiece. Oh, I'm hungry for something. Yo, word. It is almost dinner time. 18-6, that's crazy. Anyways, Angels, White Sox, no score, who cares? Twins, Cardinals, 1-1. Jays, Blue Jays, 2-2. Let's see if anybody went deep besides Kowser. Oh, Westberg homered, okay. Vlad is just having a Yankee look lately, I will say, but that's just like a random thought. He looks like nice lately, just clean. Cut did him nicely. And it looks like he lost some weight too. Like maybe he wants to be a Yankee. I don't know. Oh, the 4 o'clock games are soon to be starting. 20 minutes. Yes. Whites. No. Nationals. Why did I say White Sox? Nationals, Phillies, Royals, Guardians, Reds, Giants, Rockies, Rays. That shit was crazy to see in Steinbrenner Field yesterday. They won. Crowd was pumped. Good for them. Players are fucking, and fans are probably stoked about playing in Steinbrenner Field. Let me fix the box score, yo, because it is fucking discombobulated, and that's not okay. Bang, bang, bang. Fantastic. Maybe we'll make the actual box score of the lineup a little bigger. Yes.
Well, thank you guys. Bottom of the 7th inning.
Well, thank you guys. Shout out to fucking Yes Network and K and all. This is just nice to have them back, man. Or dude, everything is just updated, and this has been a very good job by ESPN.
Anthony Volpe leads off against Chad Patrick, the new pitcher.
Oh shit, some super chats. And I'm gonna read the rest of the other live chats too, or just comments. But Eli says, "Hey bro, big fan. Appreciate you, dog. I've seen you in here before, Eli. What's up, man? What posted Soto like? I just saw it on Twitter, so maybe somebody can verify. I don't know, but apparently Soto liked like a post on Instagram of the Yankees going back to back to back. Do with it what you will, but appreciate you, dog. Luke Groundwalker, what up, yo? Good to see you again, man. Sends a $5 super chat. Says, do you really think Oswaldo or Oswald would have handled those balls at third any better? Yeah, I absolutely do. Or just team getting used to playing with Fried. I mean, they're just ground balls once they're hit. But no, I mean, not even talking shit about Rays. We're just answering your question, Luke, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
And now Chad Patrick.
Waldo's defense at third is not like bad. I mean, it's serviceable. He can usually make the plays. But Peraza, I mean, the one thing you can't really say bad about him, like Peraza can fucking field, yo. At this point, clearly can't hit for shit. But Peraza, oh yeah, Peraza would have gotten all those and then some. But not making a big fuss of it. It's all good. What up, yo? Shout out Frankie and Buckeye. We got Tane in the chat. BV. What up, BV? I think I recognize you. Kenneth Garcia. Frost with Sean. Razor, what up again, man? Could I meet and greet my that's not really how... I mean, listen, that's fucking sick. You're asking that, Razor? Oh, here's JC Escar. That's not really how I roll, Razor. But, I mean, shit, if you ever fucking at a bar in Hoboken or something, I'm probably there too, so... Appreciate you, though, dog. Here's JC Escar. Major League debut. Real quick, for those who don't know, this dude like played hella independent ball. Was released by the Orioles a couple years ago. Meantime, like drove for Uber, delivered like food and shit. Did some coaching, substitute teaching. Like 31 years old, I think. Yeah, right around 30, 29, 30 or 31. Obviously, like, kept the dream alive and shit. Made the fucking New York Yankees, and there's an awesome video of him telling his mom. And like, I usually don't really care about like sappy shit when it comes to stuff like that. This video was awesome. Like, this dude's a dog, and here's his Major League debut.
What a wonderful story and a really
follows Yanks Ave too, I think. Wearing number 25. That's cool.
And here he is in the big leagues.
That was a good pitch.
As he swings and misses.
You're chilling, dog. Who's up now? Is Peraza getting an AB? Oh, here you go. Speaking of, is Peraza pinch hitting for Reyes? All right, word. I don't want to get too hyped for that, but all right, cool. Cool, Chad. I'll watch a Peraza at bat. Yes, very good. Dan, bro, seeing 2.5 and like the frosted tips what Escar has, my brain just like for a second thought that was Glaber. Is that not Glaber right there? That back angle of Escar, just seeing that like off the you weren't thinking. All right, what up, Peraza? How about you do something? That'd be cool. And Peraza number change 18. Enjoy that for a couple of days. Unless you do something here, maybe you'll change your forehead.
So that means that
good
all
eye.
the Yankee position players have gotten into a game this year.
Chad, why am I excited for fucking Oswaldo?
Really important too.
Oswald Peraza.
You know, the guys don't sit for a week before their first game. That you get them out there. They played Monday and Tuesday at the end of spring training, so you're going 4 days without a bat. Now you're in here, and now you feel better.
Now you feel better. Yeah, fresh start. Good eye. Oh, blue. That's not a strike. I mean, it is 18-6, but come on.
You see what's sitting next to you?
Oh, I know. They just, they set up the samples for the team.
Oh, dude, I always get so jealous when they get like food delivered them in the booth.
I'm not allowed to eat dessert before I eat dinner, though, right?
You can have one spoon. This
you can have one spoon.
Here at the stadium.
I like the looks of it.
Swing the bat, man. Come on.
Realize, Joe, the power of O'Neill. I mean, I wish he'd like talk about Audi and send cars up here. This guy talks about Masu is here.
You know, I've talked about a lot of cars. We haven't had one come up yet, right?
It'll be a little hard getting it in here, don't you think?
I can at least park in the tunnel or something.
Yeah, right in the loading dock.
Dude, no way! No way, baby! That's awesome! Let's go! Fuck yeah, dude! Chad, let's go! Holy fucking shit! Wait, so that's the franchise record you're saying, right? And that's awesome? I'm fucking hyped. Peraza just hit a fucking 2-run bomb. It was kind of a shot.
This is what I
That was badass, dude.
Major leagues years ago, Joe. It's like this guy.
Let's go, bro. 20 runs. What the fuck?
Ability to drive the ball out.
Jesus flipping Christ, Chad. What the hell did you guys do? 20 runs, 9 home runs, franchise record, and Oswald Peraza just hit a fucking nuke. I mean, I don't say nuke, not a nuke. A nice home run, though. Well, that was a barrel, bro. He hit that ball. And I won't say he pimped it, but, like, let's see. I mean, he kind of fucking looked like a beast. Let's see, yo. Oh, let's go, dog. Like a bat spike. Shit, I wish I had them in the clip, but oh well.
So many times when
Let's go, Chad.
come into spring training and they know
Let's
they
go.
have a chance to make the team and have an impact, they put so much pressure.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
This is
you
crazy,
have a
bro.
really tough
20
spring
runs,
training and you're on the team, and maybe
franchise
you're
record. Dude, this is
also
insane. I gotta make sure I get this all in
Okay.
the caption. Nice. Jason's first hit of the year. That a boy.
That's his first hit of the season.
had a very good AAA season last year. I mean, this is a hanger, and when you hang it, they bang it, right? I mean, that's what happens. And I mean, he's had power in AAA. He's played in AAA for a number of years. So young to be called up to that level. I mean, that's a really good swing into your backside, using your legs, and hopefully he can relax and his
That's
talent
crazy,
can
man.
come out.
Let's go, Peraza. What a day, man. This is fucking nuts. That was really cool, man. And that could we'll see what comes after that for Peraza. Because, I mean, not that this is the reason for why he's fucking not hit for shit in the big leagues for the most part, but at least at this point, bad spring, fucking roster spot on the verge of, being eliminated any day, I feel like now. Yips had to have at least been in somewhat play for him. That homer, for the time being, he's got to at least eliminate that for a moment. Let's say eliminate twice in 30 seconds. That's annoying. Sorry about the OCD with that. That's awesome. Watching the clip again. I gotta get it on Facebook though.
Darn extra point.
Probably push that on
Come back to
YouTube as well.
I wonder if they know in the dugout if the record is 10.
I would think no.
You don't think
So
so?
the MLB record is 10?
Don't come in. Yeah, you've hit a lot of home runs. I mean, you're putting a beating on somebody. But
I mean,
don't
somebody
know
I'm
that
sure
you
has
ever
mentioned
know
it.
records.
Unless they don't want to mention it.
The only thing is if someone's said, what's the record? Like someone that's not really a pitcher's down there, and someone calls up to the press box and asks that sort of thing.
Now they had the game on in the clubhouse. So
Yeah, word. I'm not so sure though. Pablo Reyes is going to be seeing much more playing time, at least for the short-term future.
I don't know, Michael. You think to keep the ball?
Like no way you don't start Peraza against the lefty now.
Play-by-play.
And not for Reyes. I mean, no way.
Paul, I've turned a lot of people off of my life.
That's exciting shit.
You got all kind of shows.
I can't believe that we just got 20 fucking runs, dog.
1-2 on Grisham. Judge sitting on 3 home runs. He has 8 runs batted in, which is a career high for him. Popped up.
And Judge is getting another at bat.
The play.
Not right now, but I mean, shit.
It's out number 2.
It's top of the lineup now, so at the very least in the 8th. But so.
Oswaldo Cabrera is going to pinch hit for Paul Goldschmidt.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, Aaron Boone being a third-generation Boone in baseball, he knows the record is 4 home runs in a game, so he's not going to lift Judge with one at bat to go. I'm not sure if he knows about the 10 home runs.
I'm sure he does. Who knows ball?
So the Yankees with a new franchise record, 9 home runs in a game.
Dude,
Line to right field.
Nah, my bad.
Frelick is there, and then that'll do it. So
A
we'll wait
mystery.
till next inning for Judge to get another try.
I gotta take a leak, chat. BRBL. Talk about yourself. One sec, chat. I'm cleaning up my mess.
Last season, though, was magical. The Bronx Lotus, 223 OPS plus. Highest all-time for a right-handed batter in a single season. How about the slug and 700 or more plate appearances? The sixth player in a single season to do that.
Look at that.
Special ones that did it as well. One of 3 players all-time to lead the majors in home runs, ribbies, WAR, slugging, OPS, and walks. Babe Ruth did it 3 times, and Ted Williams.
Let's go, chat. Yo, by the way, Cody Yanks Ave, Huel. Go to Huel. Scan the QR code. 35 grams of protein.
Scoreboard 20-6.
Or be a piece of linguine, chat.
He's telling last year to hold.
Hey, Carlos Carrasco getting some time. Okay.
Decent start here in game 2. No doubt about it.
There's Carlos Carrasco. He's making his Yankee debut.
Makes
He's Yankees'
sense.
5th starter.
Why not?
But with an off day on Monday,
Yeah.
they're getting him into a game right now.
He's basically just a bullpen. This is literally fuck. This is like this is extended spring training in a sense for Carrasco. He was fucking money in spring
See
training.
the changes for the Yanks? Look at the names on that streaming service. Wow. Better call Paul. K's Anatomy. Nobody's
That's funny.
watching that.
That's fucking funny.
I was just looking around the stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sending out my
always
post game
feel
in a
like
moment.
We look at these new
Yeah, I should.
big hit streaming TV shows at the bottom of the screen. I think, Reebok's new, right? The Reebok sign out there in right center? Gotham Sports app, obviously that's new. Amtrak, I think that's
Nice.
No, I think Amtrak's been out
That's a
there.
pitch. Amtrak, never taken it in my life.
Some of the standbys are still here. They're big Delta sign up there.
See who's doing Paul? He's trying to get sneakers.
Fucking
trying to get
Judge.
train rides. Trying to get a plane ride on Delta.
For one thing, I don't know what a sneaker is. We wore tennis shoes. I don't know what.
Well, in New York, we wore sneakers.
All right. Well, you drink water too. Huh?
I can't believe you didn't mention Bank of America. You're trying to get a little money.
You get gift
Nice
certificates
pitch,
there.
dude. Ball, good pitch.
Oh, we love them, right?
Yes. They were behind home plate and out of
What
left
up,
field.
chat? I'm pulling you up now. Steve,
Eric Haas pinch hitting. For
Eric
Contreras.
Haas. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. There go away. I'm on a diplomatic mission, Alderaan.
Some people were surprised that Carrasco pitched as well as he did in spring training.
Hey, what up, John?
He was up from last year. He had a rough season last year in
Good
Cleveland.
to see you, brother.
Veteran, knows how to pitch, has an arsenal of pitches, and again, with the height and velocity, a little bit better. That one is looped into right field. It's a base hit in front of Judge. Pinch hit single for Haas. Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees, and by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing. There's Jake Bowers, the pinch hit for Reese Hoskins.
It's turning into a spring training game. Both managers emptying the benches here. That's really screwing up your scorecard over there.
Lord.
Huh?
Oh shit!
What's happening with your score?
It's the box score.
I haven't found it yet.
I just can't get a minute.
Michael dug into the tiramisu.
It was good.
Tiramisu. Never been a fan.
2 spoons. I don't want to put the weight back on. I just had 2 spoons.
Well, that's just a taster.
Yeah.
Cody Yanks have a Hewitt.
Up, bottom of the 8th. Bellinger,
The Judge. Oh, dude.
Judge. Knocking on the door of history.
iPad, please.
1 and 2.
You say you keep your scorecards, right?
This one I'll keep.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that, CJ. I've been eating like shit. I think lately, just yesterday, I had fucking
years and years and years ago.
I had yesterday, like pizza, wings, like flurry. Nah.
That one is drilled into right center field. That's going to be in there. And
Yeah, that's
all the
not.
way
Hey,
to the
Jake Bowers,
wall.
what up, man?
Haas is going to go to third.
Yep.
They're going to wave him home. It's a pinch hit RBI
Someone get
double
Dan
for
T with
Bowers.
first. That's funny.
And now it's 20-7 Yankees.
20-7 Yankees, bro. That's fucking funny. Very
Some
good.
at-bats he's had. Pinch hitting. He had a good one on opening day where he walked off of Devin Williams, and then you see this double that he lines in the corner. Fastball that's up in the zone. I mean, that's been what we've talked about all day, and that's why there's so many runs. I mean, I think hitters, too, are adjusting to pitches up, fastballs up, because they practice like so
What happened
much
in Toronto?
against velocity up in the zone off these new machines that they
Did
have.
something happen in Toronto like
And
that's
everybody's trying to do it.
Nope.
Well, if you remember, 2-3 years ago, that was the pitch everybody was going to because everybody wanted the
maybe.
slight uppercut, and that was kind of a way to get a strikeout. Where hitters are going to adjust to what pitchers are trying to do to them.
One and one on Sal Frelick. Infield single hit by a pitch, walked and grounded to second. Bowers
Seeing this clip on
second.
Twitter right now,
Wow.
Chad, I will say, really immediately after, but even just seeing it now,
Nice change
if
up
there were to be
there by
one
the
clip
man they call Cookie Carrasco.
about the motherfucker that I want dead, sorry, that was dramatic.
Stevie Donahue,
In
longtime
terms of
trainer,
putting it on the record, I guess. The clip that would fucking haunt me for weeks in December was always this one, the fucking No One Better clip, which is also cool to show, because But this fucking clip, dude, like,
sometimes tell whether it was a slider or
I
a
hate that motherfucking snake ass motherfucker. But that clip, bro, that slow mo of No One Better after Judge's home run in Game 5.
I always thought good changeups.
He's a real fucking son of a bitch,
Kind
you
of
know that?
resembled the spin of a two-seam fastball.
Here's a Bellinger clip
Those
for
are
a
the
bit.
ones
You
that
can
were
see it.
really hard to
He's
hit.
just looking fucking baked. This is like
Tell the speed, but you could tell
last
the
inning or a
spin,
couple.
and
Look at Rice in the
that's how
background.
you kind of decide what pitch it is or not. But if it has the same spin and you've just taken 7 or 8 miles an hour off of it, almost impossible to hit.
Almost impossible.
So Cabrera with the put out at first, 2 men down, moving to
I
third.
don't know. I mean,
Bowers,
we'll
here's
see,
Joey
C. James.
Ortiz.
I got a lot of work to catch up on. I will say that. That's gonna cover the rest of my day until further notice. But hey, Ron, there's super chat. Says freaking $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Ron. You're the man. Yankee baseball's so back, baby. Every offseason, people seem to forget we're always gonna be the New York freaking Yankees, baby. I love it. I love it, dude. Thank you so much. What's not funny, William? If it's about the wishing Soto dead thing, with all due respect, brother, it's gonna be said a lot. It just came out like very fucking. It came out in like my normal voice, which made it sound worse.
10 and 1 for Milwaukee.
But I'll see if it's something I would be willing to retract.
Who's a baseball fan
I do want to know.
that might not be watching
Bellinger
the game.
video? Oh, what the heck, William?
Call that friend. Text that friend.
He's not actually high, dog.
You have a chance to see history.
Trust me, if my
Bottom
fucking
of the
Yankees are under the influence while playing, that's a fucking problem.
Swing
It's funny because that's just how Bellinger looks. He's fucking cool, dude. Like, that's what's so funny about him. And he's awesome. He's playing well.
looking for a
Yo, Nick with a $10 super chat. Fucking thank you. Thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. The first thing they put Nestor on notice. Yeah, I look, you do feel bad for Nestor. But hey, I ain't complaining. I know. Who the hell is that?
It's all the same.
Judge time, yeah. What is Judge up to? A second? Yeah. Yeah, facts now.
Making those key decisions at key moments and then knowing the impact.
How about fucking Volpe in a homer too? 3-run bomb. That was awesome. You kind of like forget Fried started today too. And hey, shout out Boone for the lineup against the lefties. Clearly, obviously worked. Can't Cobra, yeah. I mean, I would if I could, but yeah, I don't fly. Yo, drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. And subscribe if you're new. We're doing watch parties every game besides... We'll end up doing 130 games, regular season. Stream. And use code Yanks to have a heal. Ready to drink meal show. 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals. Get yourself hooked up. Code Yanks to have. You scan the QR code. Thoughts? Cheers, yo. This is a fucking peach one. I don't like the peach, but that's all I have left, so whatever. There's always one flavor in like any variety pack of like Surfsides or like White Claws back in the day with like the ruby grapefruit. Like, there's always one flavor in the variety packs. It's just like, come on. Then you say like, oh, girls will drink it, and then they just stack up. It's like, what girls? For real though, it's fucking not peach. Artificial flavor, not even artificial. Real peach. Peaches I don't like. But I like grapes. Don't like the artificial flavor of grape. Besides sodas, grape soda's freaking delicious. Oh yeah, yeah, that's real good shit. I like a good grape soda. Like Waterbird, they have like a grape soda flavor. It's awesome.
And they're going to face
all right, let's go, chat.
Position player Jake
Oh, they're facing a lefty position. Judge is gonna face a lefty position player. Let's just watch, chat.
From 4 home runs.
Let's just watch.
But Bowers deals outside.
What's he got, Michael?
Dude, the crowd is buzzing. The crowd is buzzing because of this. And the 20 runs probably helps.
Little cutter at 65.
They know what could be happening.
Did you like facing position players?
No, hated it. Because, you know, it's just... You're supposed to crush everybody.
All right, here we go, chat.
That's not really
Let's stay calm.
You know,
just
it
watch
just goes to
the
show you, even in batting practice, you know, you pop.
Oh, yo, what up, Cat?
Bellinger did right there.
How the hell are you?
But this is the at-bat we've been waiting for.
Let's go, chat. Oh, look at that. Look at the catcher. But he's such a respected captain in baseball.
Last time up, he hit
Yo, I love it. Little smirk at Bowers. Come on, Bowers, be a doll. I mean, he's got to have some fucking feel, right? I mean, just lay it in there. I mean, I guess what's else?
Drill deep to left field, but that is going to stay in.
Damn, I thought that was actually going to be honest. Damn, I'm a fucking like Lydia.
Well, a little off the end of the bat, just enough because
hey,
probably the velocity
what a game!
was probably
What a game,
70s.
chat. Let's see this. Yeah, I want to see the interaction.
Oh, it's actually a breaking ball.
Ah, that's funny as hell.
That might have been in the 50s, that breaking ball.
That's funny. Bowers, for those who don't know, was Yankee in 2023.
55.
Yeah, it's a big home runs for us. Some nice home runs for us.
That's right. Speed limit on the hutch. You can't even go on 95 going 55. Huh?
Chisholm gets pulled.
He's annoyed. I didn't see the pitch, to be honest.
I tell you what, Jake Bowers was going to have a lot to talk about if he went 1-2-3 today.
Yes.
Right in the middle of the order, but now that's not going to happen.
What's the pitch? That was high, man. I mean, yeah, that's fucking. Damn.
You can see, as a position player, it is so weird to be on the mound.
Yeah. I don't blame him for being. I was wondering why Jazz looked so pissed about it, but it was high enough to make sense. Hey, let's go, Volpe.
Did you ever do this?
Yeah, I almost threw my.
Is that
arm
actually a
out.
slider or just red or
Where were you?
In Atlanta. I was with the Reds. Struck out 2 people in the first inning, and then after that, it went downhill. I went from like 93 to 50. I had nothing left.
You had pitched as a kid, right?
Oh, all through high school. Yeah. When I was drafted, I thought I was a pitcher.
3-0 on Volpe. There's a strike from Bowers. Chisholm's at first with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 20-7. Yankees lead. Now 3-2. And Volpe works a walk. And that brings
Who's up? Escara?
JC Escara.
That's not a nice part of this fucking blowout, dude. Like getting Escara's first ABs in. Praz was able to hit that homer.
Catcher to catcher.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I have. It's fucking nuts.
I think you can really appreciate what this young man has been through. A couple of years in independent ball, and it's really a cool story. You talked about it already, but man, seeing his mother get emotional in the video. I tell you what, he's lost it, Bowers.
He's running out of bullets out there.
He got 2 quick outs, 3 pitches.
Rip foul. Also a nice moment. He came to the ballpark on Thursday in an Uber. And he used to drive an Uber to...
They like Bowers. He definitely, he must have been a dog. He always seemed like he'd be cool, but I'm obviously what do I know?
Your first hit off a position player? Nobody knows, right?
It's on the back of that bubble one card.
Yeah, you're chilling, bro. Get a real one. Holy shit! It's better than the 9th inning. I gotta make my post-game chat. Why didn't you tell me? Holy fucking shit on Rye. That's okay. Hold up. I'm gonna finish this shit with Time to Kill. Judge will obviously be the thumbnail. My throat is so fucking... Goddamn. Oh, dude, there's some good-ass pics of Judge. Oh, there's actually too many. The consequences of too many options, chat.
Hudson County Community College.
I think I like this one.
Cambiará su vida.
Oh, shut up, please. Goddamn. Put the kid to bed, please. Kidding. Just getting my picture, yo, and then I'm gonna get my post-game set, because this shit is better be over, yo. 20 fucking runs. Yeah, that's gotta be like the first time I put that in. Nah, not the first time. Right? I don't know. When was the last time we scored 20 runs, chat? I mean, 20 runs, I mean, it is, like, rare. But not, like, entirely, like, not... It happens. Every now and then. But the fact that, like, game 2 of the year is fucking nuts. I gotta make the font size of my score, like, significantly smaller because of this. 20 fucking runs, dude.
Don't take slow for an answer replay. Don't think we're going to see this year. This is a much more athletic team. They are.
Yeah, word.
We've seen it today.
Well, it makes a big difference in the runs that you see.
I'm gonna hate watch Soto later still.
You want the mentality as a base runner to always take that extra base.
20 fucking, yeah, it makes it look funky, the post game, but whatever. No problem there. Actually, that was okay. 2-0. Oh, wait, so shit, who gets the win today? Who came in after Freed again? Who's pitching right now? Carrasco, that makes sense. Gomez, yeah, word, Gomez get the win.
He deals outside to Garrett Mitchell.
And yo, word, the wins and losses on opening day are so, or like the first week of the season, are so nice because you don't gotta check what their record is. You just know Gomez is 1-0. Yeah, good shit. That's awesome. That's good. I don't want to say it's awesome. That's,
Well, fans, stay tuned after the final out for today's WB Mason Yankees.
what would a term for like a minor benefit or like a sub benefit, like on the lower level? Well, is there a term for that?
Of course, Barakovich gets some player interviews in the
and poor Nestor definitely gets the loss, 0-1.
That's all coming up on Yes and the Gotham Sports app. The kind of information we're going to give out today, Paul. You ready? The Yankees have never won a game in their illustrious history by a score of 20-7.
Oh wow.
Fly ball left field.
That's cool.
If
they do hold on to this exact lead of 20-7, but
we looked it up. The Giants have 4 such wins. The New York Football Giants have 4 such wins. The last time they did it, they won 20-7, 1997 at the Cowboys. And the Jets also have 4 by that score.
That's
Last
funny.
time was in 2015 at the Colts.
But that picture's blurry, dog. I don't want no blurry fucking picture.
2015 at the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
get a
good
new
game.
one.
The Jets and the Colts in the Super Bowl. Joe Willie, right?
That's right. But that was the Baltimore Colts.
Yeah, that's one I remember though.
You must have been
Oh, I love judging Volpe pictures. This is good.
You
The lighting's not great.
That one is driven out. into
No,
right center field.
I want
On the
20 to
run is
7.
Cabrera, and
Gone?
that ball
That's gone.
is gone. A
Oh, good. I didn't save my post game
It's
yet.
not going to be 20 to 7. It's going to be 20 to 9 at least. As Terang with a 2-run home
This
run.
picture. All right, now we got to find a new football stat then.
Well, that's not the outing that Carrasco's looking for. Trying to tune it up, get ready. But this ball, you see the little movement and just waist high.
209.
Ends up in the bullpen.
Well, it looked like he was trying to throw.
Man, I'm gonna start like maybe next time I'll get it so I can share my screen when I'm making the post game.
Inside, but it had plate the whole
Popped
time.
them up. Out of play.
Terrain recognized it, crushed it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that is a two-seamer. You see a little movement, but that ball's got to end up on the inside corner, not start on the inside corner and end up in the middle of the plate.
Come on, motherfucker.
0-2 on
Trying to
Churi.
get this picture.
You know, had a tough day today. Is at home plate. I mean, it's been stepped on a lot today. You know that?
There we go. Very good.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Just saying.
All right, it's Judge in the dugout looking like a fucking dog.
Danny Cunningham, the great.
That is going to be our
grounds crew,
post game.
He's gonna have a tough day because he has to fill in all those holes. And a lot of traffic in that batter's box.
That's awesome. Ground ball up the middle. Let's see. Volt make a play. Too dead. That a boy.
And the Yankees are
All right, I gotta fucking finish this shit, save it, post it, and then I got some freaking highlights to make, chat. Damn.
135 right here on Yes. Monday's an off day. Then
Trust me, though. I'll be chilling.
Against the Diamondbacks, 7:05 on Tuesday on Yes. Then on
Dang.
Prime at 7:05
Close
Wednesday.
game.
And back on Yes at 7:05 on Thursday. Yankees hit the road with 3 in Pittsburgh Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
4 o'clock Friday game. Must be their opening day.
Yeah, I would think so.
Airdrop, please. So, be a word.
2-0 on
Could use that
Isaac
pitch right
Collins.
there. Let's see, we had Goldschmidt. Oh my God, there's gonna be so many. This is gonna take a bit to upload to Instagram.
This year. We got to spend over 3 hours to get
Yeah, it's always nice.
And Wells went fucking deep. Volpe 3-run bomb.
How many times will you two do this?
Judge again. Jazz
Runs the
went
60s or
deep.
70s. Easy. That's like a day off for him, though. He's like 150 plus a radio show, a couple other shows.
Dude, this is a 14 slide post for this post game today. That's freaking sick. Choppa, let's see. And Peraza make a play. Let's see. He's got good D. He's out, brother. Yeah, I think he's out, chat.
As Collins beats it out.
Well, we talked about it all day. Milwaukee, most of the lineup run extremely well. Peraza kind of shifted over to play him to pull, and it just kind of a excuse me single.
Now, Paul, I know you were wondering about this. The Yankees have never had a 20-9 win. The Giants have only won in 1991 against the Cardinals. The Jets have only won 1998 against the Dolphins. It was Eric Haas.
Guess he wasn't
where
out.
it goes.
Maybe they just wouldn't
11
challenge. I
takes second on
respect.
a
But it's, you know, it's only an 11-run lead now. 4-13. Oh, fucking the day is young too. Goddamn. Mets play at 7. I'll watch that shit. I'm gonna have to get some dinner soon. No chop, but yo, by the way, you got Code Yank staff, Huel, hook yourself up. Scan the
Yankees got
QR
out
code.
of the starting blocks great last year, and that benefited them when they ran into.
Let's go, yo. 0-2. I ain't gonna get spoiled by no beat writer notifications. I'm on DND.
You can't win a season early, but you can help yourself.
This is an awesome. This has been an awesome season so far. Now I just hope Judge is wearing a suit post
49
game.
and 21 their first 70 games. Yep. And Garrett Cole didn't pitch till game 76.
Well, he ain't pitching really till that of next year. So.
I believe they were 11-25. But they ended up winning the American League East and the American League pennant and going to the World Series against the Dodgers. 1-2.
Come on, man.
2-2.
Come on, man. Yankees set a franchise record with 9 home runs, right? It was 9 home runs. So I got to plug this motherfucker in. Chopper. All right, this should do it, baby. Come on, make it. Nice.
20-9.
Yo.
9 home runs.
For any game 2, that's amazing, obviously. Any game, period, that's amazing.
They lived up to their name.
Yankees have had a lot of good opening days lately. There's been many years, though, where they have a shitty game 2. That kind of like brings the vibes back down to earth.
Up and down through the lineup. Obviously, you're not going to see.
We're on fucking Mars right now, Chad, if we're talking vibes. But yo, I gotta get out of here. I got a big ass highlight video to make. I will be watching the post game again. I want to see if Judge is wearing a suit. But yo, love you guys to death. Thank you for being here. Do gotta get out of here quickly because this one may take a minute. Back tomorrow. First pitch until I think 1:35. But we'll be on probably around 1 o'clock to do like a pregame and whatnot. But yo, appreciate you guys so much. Let me just make sure.
Out of the bullpen, not necessarily starters, but out of the bullpen, and that's a good sign.
I think we're chilling. I think I'm all caught up on everything. Yo, love you all. Feo, shout out my guy Morgan, moderating the chat. Shout out Nelson too. Love you guys. See you next time. Let's go Yankees, baby.